brand new banger.
I'm like, yo, man, this is bullshit and blah blah blah. He's like, hey, man, maybe it's meant for a reason.
Always thought of it like that, bro.
Yeah.
You really fucked up.
Like, I can't get rid of this thing.
Life was easy. Fuck out my face.
Yeah, what it was. I expect you to do the bare minimum, because then what's the point?
True. To
Yeah.
do that, I went and got one from the aisle, you dumb fuck.
And shut the fuck up and lay low.
You're female, like you could work your charms in certain situations that I wouldn't be able to. You know how much free shit you gotten? Shit. One said word of mama, shit. Oh, got him. We understand it's gonna bother you. Some of us went through it. Some of us are gonna go through it.
Yeah.
Well, we wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to go that deep with you. You don't really know what you want to share, Maharo.
No, look cock. Send hook, send cock.
I do not agree with these guys. Word.
Get the fuck out of here and do something important.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here, asshole.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't you come back.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah. Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit. Right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the farm ball, get around with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Friday night. You know what that means? The Tone and Show, baby. What's going on? Your boy Toe Tag's in the building. How's everybody doing tonight? Got ready for the weekend. We got the Canelo fight tomorrow. We got Worlds Collide tonight at 10 on YouTube. And more. You know what I'm saying? There's more shit going on. Have y'all, so the big news besides, what happened is the iPhone 17 came out. They reviewed it or debuted it. And they got the Air Pro, the regular one, and all that other shit. And I remember watching it was an Instagram video of how every year since like the iPhone 4, they're saying it's the most advanced iPhone in the history of iPhone. And then they're just like a compilation. Like the most advanced, the most advanced, the most advanced, the most advanced. I'm like, even though, yeah, it would be the most advanced, like that, at what point do you turn and go, all right, we gotta figure out another way to say this shit. Otherwise, why don't we just fucking make a video and play it at the beginning of every keynote? You know? Like, you don't get tired of saying the same shit every year? But you never know. You never know where, what the strategy is. People might fucking, He might not even be paying attention to that shit. My bad. I'm over here checking something out. What's going on, Big Food? Are you getting the iPhone 17 or are you interested in it? Did you look it up? You see any difference? Because there's a difference every like there's not really a difference, but every year there's a difference. Like, oh, we changed the camera, we changed the processor, we changed the screen, we changed the change, that bullshit. So it's yeah, I'm all right. I'm gonna tell you, I did not. I seen the video. You talking about the iPhone video? Shit. Because I mean, they changed the color, and they really, they do shit, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. So it's a different processor. It's faster. This, that, this. At what point do you guys go? Let's do something that might, be exciting. We added a camera. We changed the lens. We gave this one zoom. And I'm like, that's dope. All right, cool. Who fucking? I don't need to zoom 200 fucking. Like I don't look at my phone and go, damn, I don't have a 200 times zoom. This phone sucks. But back in the day, you used to be on some. Oh, this phone is a touchscreen. This phone is that. Like the innovation is gone. Everything is AI now. It's like if you have the last one, you can just update with your phone with the AI. Like there's no real like new look to it. I remember the last thing they really innovated was the dynamic island, which in all honesty doesn't really fucking do anything for me. Like I see the score and the shit. It's like, all right, whatever. Like, you know, yeah, it's like after a while you gotta update your phone anyway because the the updates start becoming too big, or you don't have enough storage, or your shit is slow, or the battery life is dead, or it's not responsive anymore, and that it's been there ever since the beginning of time, where it's like they made this phone to break so you would get a new one. But then you look like, oh, at least this new one has something I don't have. This one has fucking heat vision. This one has is this. I remember when I had the PDA. To me, that was my favorite phone because it was literally, it was a sidekick. But the difference between my PDA and the sidekick was mine was a touchscreen and it had a pen or a stylus, but it also had the Windows software on it, where it had a start menu. I could hit the start menu and everything pops up like if it was a computer. I was able to write a paper on it and print it, send it through email and print it to another computer because back in those days we didn't have wireless printers yet. But I was able to do that shit. I was able to download different themes and get different backgrounds and change the color of everything, and everything was nice. It was a keyboard. I was able to type really fast on the fucking thing. You're able to surf the web and it's like a regular website, and and then when I changed that phone because it was time for me to change it, I went to what was like another touchscreen, but it was solid touchscreen, no keyboard. I was like, oh, this shit seems like it's dope. And I thought that, you know, I would be able to do the same shit. And it was literally no, it was a basic phone that just had a touch screen. I'm like, oh, this shit sucks. So then I updated to the Galaxy phones, which were more, it was Android based, but it was more than what I had, but less than what the PDA did. And then I remember the iPhones came out, and the only thing about the iPhones that I liked was that the apps for it. Everyone had an app, and it was only exclusive to the iPhones. And then I still didn't get one. I got, you know, the Samsung Galaxy 3, and I had like 5 batteries because at that point you could change the batteries. And I would change the battery for a fully fresh one, and then when I got home, I would, you know, charge the other batteries. And then I was like, fuck this phone, man. It was freezing on me. The batteries died. Like, I was tired of this shit. I was like, you know what? I just want something that works because it became too complicated. You know, I had a thing that put a skin on my software, and my shit spun. Like, it did a lot of shit that I didn't need it to do, but it looked cool. And I, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm like, oh, look at the menu. It's spinning when I do shit. I'm able to just spin it like a fidget spinner. And then, you know, I was like, fuck it. At this point, I just need something that works. Then I got the iPhone 5S, the gold one. Then I got the 6S, all of them. And then when the gold stopped becoming gold and started becoming like pink, I was like, well, this shit sucks. Then I bought a black phone. I bought a black phone, and I hate, for some reason, it was the only iPhone that I ever bought that was black, and I hated it. You gonna give me a second? Trying to plug something in. I don't know why. It's just because it was black. It just felt like it was like, all right, this shit is just bland. Like, this is feels like a weird, like, you know, there's nothing special about this phone. In my head, I'm like, you know, this, and I couldn't wait to get rid of it. But I was like, yo, the gold sucks. And then the blue one came out. You know, this shade of blue. And I bought that. It was a 12. And that's when I was like, yo, fuck it. I'm not buying another phone. And then the 13 came out. And that came out different color. I was like, well, I'm not buying it. The 14 came out. That came out different color. I was like, well, I'm not buying that. Then the 15 came out in blue. And I was like, well, I got the 12. The 12 was kind of small because I bought the regular Pro, not the Pro Plus. And even though it's dope, like I liked it for some reason. I was like, I just need a bigger phone. You know, trying to adjust the size. Like, I got both of them right here. Trying to adjust the size of them when you're watching something, it's like, fuck, I get it. But then, you know, feeling it now, the smaller one feels better in my hand, but the bigger one seems like a better phone for some reason. And then the 16 came out, and I didn't even give a shit. I just was like, I'm not getting it. And this one came out, and it came on orange. Now, if y'all noticed, my colors is orange and blue. I'm thinking about it, but it's just for the color. I bought the phone flat out, Big Food. I was like, I'm not doing this monthly shit because I used to buy it and do the monthly, and it'd be like $50 a month, and I'm like, yo, my credit card. I mean, not my credit card. My phone bill is more than what I want to spend. And it's like, you know what? I'd rather just drop it on my card and pay as much as I can to pay it off whenever I can. You know what I'm saying? Than do this shit every month for like 17 years. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels like a trap. And then when you do that, one of them I had to turn the phone back in, and I couldn't buy it flat out because due to state law, after your contract is up, you have to return the phone no matter what. You have to buy the phone within the contract time, which makes no sense because it's like, why would you let me pay the phone off and then still have me pay monthly and then be like, oh no, you can't keep this shit. You got to put it back. Like, that's stupid. I was like, I'm not doing that shit no more. What do you like about the iPhone? It's simple. To be honest with you, I like the iPhone. It's simple. Like, my brother has the Google Pixel, which is dope. And I'm not opposed to Android phones or Pixel phones and stuff like that. It's just like I have the watch and it just works with the watch seamlessly. I have the AirDrop, the iPad. It works with the iPad seamlessly. So it's like this shit just works. If I was gonna go to Android, if I was gonna go move out of Apple, there's got to be a huge reason for it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's got to be something that like I'm gonna get the fold, or this shit has 27 terabytes or some shit, or like something that's gonna make me go, all right. Or Apple got to start changing shit that now it's not as easy to fucking to use the phone, or you have to pay a subscription for this or that. You know what I'm saying? Because then after that, then it's like, all right, I'm not fucking with this. Because that's usually the reason why I would move away from stuff where it's like I'm not gonna fuck with some because they changed the way it's supposed to work. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. But I wouldn't, because I know Android has its own thing, like AirDrop and shit like that. So that's dope. But I don't know. I also feel like the Android phones don't last. Like my brother had his phone for a while. It's like they don't come out with as much updates as frequently as the iPhone does. They don't. I feel like they don't last as long. Like I would have to get one every couple of years, and everything changes. It's weird, but shit. I'm looking at this fucking phone now, like, damn, this shit is old as fuck. And this is before the dynamic. I'm gonna say that dynamic mountain. This is before the dynamic island. Yeah. Let that shit charge. I'll fuck with it later. You should get the new phone. Which one? For me, all right. So, do you like iPhone, Big Food, or do you just stick with them because? Because I mean, At this point, what's the point? What's the no issue here with that shit? The orange one looks alright. What up, Tyson? I liked how they didn't mute the orange one. Like usually they'll mute colors. Like the dark green was like a few shades away from black. Like this blue one is a few shades away from black. Like in the right light, you like here you see it's blue. Like you see it's blue there, but like there, that shit looks like it's black. Like I could get away with saying I got the space gray. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like the gold one, because it just seemed different. It wasn't the white. Like to me, the white and gray one is like, the black one there. But the gold one was different. The gold one was like, yeah. But they went away with that shit so much. And you would think with like titanium on the sides and the shit in the back, like they would have had real gold. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have had some shit like this on the side. You know what I'm saying? Like that would have been dope. You would have had like, because even if you did the titanium in gold strap, and the back would be like a slightly darker ghost glass because it's glass, I think that would have been all right. Are you getting GTA 6? When is that coming out? Tyson, you an iPhone guy or an Android guy? I feel like you're an Android guy, Tyson. I know there's plenty of, I got some friends that are Android people just because, they would never go to the side of the iPhone. They don't conform to the bullshit. Yeah, I don't know what they would I don't know. I forgot what they would say, but they don't conform to what society's saying. 2026. It depends. It depends on how it looks and all that. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I bought the last WWE game and I played it like twice. I've been playing Fortnite here and there a little bit, but I haven't played that shit in a while. I know I gotta get level 100 so I can get the Power Rangers, and the Zord comes out soon. If it didn't already come out already. Yeah, right. The Zord came out already, right? I don't know. I know I gotta get the Zord and the Rangers and all that other shit. And then they just did the Iron Man Blitz. So I don't know. We gotta see what's going on with that. But yeah, I haven't played Call of Duty in a minute. I know. Have you been playing Call of Duty, Bigfoot? Android, but I do have iPhone, but it's mostly for music. So you have an Android and an iPhone? Or you like Android more, but you just have your iPhone for the music? Or you have an Android and you use the iPhone for music? Shit, I haven't played. What up, Brooklyn? That boy, brother, what is going on? I haven't played Call of Duty in a minute, Bigfoot. Like seriously, I haven't played in a minute. I would forget how to play. We might have to play one day. Might have to hit you up. We play some Call of Duty. It's been a long time. I know I gotta update that shit. EO7 coming. What? What's that? Battlefield? Call of Duty change. How much did it change? Because I know it changed a little bit, but I don't know. What is BO7? Now I gotta look that shit up. What up, Brooklyn? Yo, Brooklyn, you an Android or iPhone person? Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Okay. Okay, I got it. My bad. You know I'm not up on the lingo. When is that? November 14th. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the same date as Ray's No Escape. Shit, are you gonna get that? I haven't got the new call, the Vanguard or whatever the fuck. I just played the Warzone. If I had time to do it, I might. Cause not for nothing, I bought the first Call of Duty for the Xbox, and I played it. It was pretty cool. Then you played, Warzone, and to me, Warzone is best playing with your friends. So I don't know. I have Android, but I also have iPhone only for music and iPad. Okay. Okay, I hear you. So if you can only choose one, Tyson, which one would you choose for a daily driver for everything? You gonna get Black Ops, Big Fool? I know you gonna get GTA. That's your game. Shit. If I get GTA, I might have to hit you up because you know me. I can't play GTA. I don't know how to play GTA. Like I know how to play the story. I don't know how to play online and get my own money and do all that other shit. Because to me, that's so confusing. Call of Duty, I've been playing Vanguard and they got worse than casual. You play with players and bots. I might get it. It's $100. Yeah, everything is $100 now. Before the game used to be $60. Now they figured out people are willing to sell their souls for games. Okay, Tyson, which Android do you have? You have the Samsung, a Pixel. I don't know why. I feel like you have a Samsung. It's even the wrestling game. It's like, yo, you can pay $50 for nothing, $75 for nothing plus these, this one thing, and then $100 for everything. It's like, damn, well, just sell the fucking game for $100. At this point, just sell the fucking game for $100. Like, why are you gonna keep denying people shit? Like, you want to play the game, but you want to use the buttons, you got to pay an extra fee. You know what I'm saying? You want to play the game, but you want to be able to turn it on, you got to pay an extra fee. Like, Jesus Christ. Everything got so fucking money hungry. I'd say that's the worst part of whatever generation's in control of that shit. It might not be the boomers anymore. It might be Generation X or something, but I don't know what it is, but that motherfucker's money hungry. Money hungry, bro. Shit, I went to McDonald's yesterday. I got the chicken strips. Chicken strips pretty good. The ones I got. I know my brother was saying it was hit or miss in another spot, but that McDonald's was notorious for stale chicken. That's the one that Kaz was telling the story. And I'm looking, and they had the snack wrap. And I remember the snack wrap used to be part of the dollar menu. And I'm like, damn, $8 for 2 snack wraps. That means that these snack wraps are $4 a piece. Shit, that's crazy. Shit used to be like this. The McChicken is like what, 3 something now, and that used to be $1. You know, like what happened? Like you used to be able to survive being broke. Now you can't. Like I think that's why people are like, yo, when I didn't have no money, I was happy because when you didn't have money, you just had basic things for the necessities in life. And like, yo, the fact that I'm able to eat right now with this, I got this McChicken for $1. I'm good. I don't need nothing more. Makes you happy. Now you got to become a millionaire to get McChicken. Moto G, Power G5. Okay. And how old is that phone? When did that come out? Oh, you got the 2025 with the 4 cameras? Or am I bugging? You got Moto GG5. Oh, which year? The 2024, 2025? I see you got a 50 megapixel camera on your shit, Tyson. I see you over here flexing. What color you got? Sage green? People be fucking around. There's plenty of phones that don't be on the display like the Androids. It's a straight talk. Nah, I feel you, but like some of these fucking phones, like you don't be seeing them like in the commercials advertising like that. But then you got a 50 megapixel camera, ultra, this touch screen, Snapdragon, that all day battery life, fucking 4K, like everything you need from another phone works perfectly fucking fine. Gives you all this other shit, and no one knows about it. Just because it's not a $10,000 phone, no one wants to fucking talk about it. True to life sound, 2 large stereos. Let me fucking finish. Ensure audio is crisp, clear, and loud. Full immersion. Every stunning detail comes to life on a 120 fucking hertz refresh rate. Come on now, hold up now. You got it in black, the 2024. Is that the one I'm looking at? I don't know. Hold on, let's go to the 2024 one. Yep, that was the one I'm looking at. Damn, 120 hertz. Tyson, I feel you. Shit. Feel every beat. Immerse yourself in the multi-dimensional sound of Dolby Atmos. True life shit. 50 megapixel camera. What the fuck? Like, yo, that's all you need. Yo. 128 gigs. That's, not for nothing. That's fucking oh shit, ain't it? $1,000. Yo, show, look at this shit. I'm gonna read you some specs of a phone. You let me know if it's good or not, right? Look at this shit. All right. It got Dolby Atmos, 2 large speakers for clear crisp sound, 120 hertz refresh rate, 4K display, 50 megapixel camera with another camera on the side, 2 50 megapixel cameras, fucking Snapdragon 4.1 processor, 128 hertz, all day battery life, 5,000 milliamp battery. What is this? Audible Apple? I don't know what that means. It's thin as fuck. Quick access to unlock your phone by touching the command fingerprint button. You got easy tap to pay. Fucking safe for everyone to use. This shit ain't gonna kill people. I'm gonna keep Tyson's privacy to himself with the price, but I'm gonna show you the price of the phone in the chat, and then you let me know. That shit, not for nothing. What more you need? The fucking iPhone out here for 3 years. We got 12 megapixel camera. We got another 12 megapixel camera. How about 3 12 megapixel cameras? Now, this shit, you tired of 12 megapixels? We can't fit 4. So here goes 24 megapixel with the 2 12s and 118. And then goes another one. Oh, wait, time out. You getting mad. 248 megapixels. And you could turn it into a 12 megapixel. How about that one? Transforming the phone. It's like, oh, we got this processor, right? This processor is gonna let you burn up inside. That's how hot this motherfucker is. It's so fast. Boy, it's so fast, it's gonna be just as fast as every other phone out there. That's how fast this motherfucker is. How much the phone gonna cost? $2,000. What? Yeah, and it's only gonna be 54 gigabytes of storage. If you want more, you gotta pay us $13,000 a month. All right, show you gonna mute yourself and let me know what you think.
That's how much I pay for my car.
Right, shit. We talking about the new iPhone and we talking about the new everything.
Have you heard of the Huawei?
Yes, I have. It's a Chinese phone. I don't think it's in America though.
They know better than to bring that over here.
Word. There's a lot of fucking phones that had. Like I was looking at the Sony shit,
Nice.
but I'm not a gamer like that. The Sony made a gaming phone.
Fire.
Yeah, I was like, shit. I put the Fortnite on that shit to play with that motherfucker.
Play the mobile people too. It's easy.
Word.
I'm thinking about switching soon. I might get like an Android. Thinking about that phone that flips in half. Looks like a
Yeah.
laptop.
I know what you're talking about.
Man, I'm not an iPhone fan no more. Aside from it not getting no viruses. I used to love it before because it used to be an iPod and a phone together. I didn't have to
Yeah.
carry my iPod with me. But now every phone is iPod.
Yeah. I hear you.
Every phone got 260, 256. Ain't nothing special about the iPhone no more, except for the processor.
Oh look, Tyson got that shit for free. That makes it even better. Like, shit, how do you like it? I mean, you said you have an iPhone and the Android, and you picked the Android. I'm, not for nothing, for that shit. I don't blame you.
So Tyson got the phone that I want,
No, he got the one I was describing to you.
the new iPhone.
No, it's a Moto G5.
Oh shit, he got money.
Word.
Got the Moto 100.
Shit, tonight is the Worlds Collide in YouTube.
Okay, I wasn't mute. I'm looking for the button on mute myself. Are you doing a watch along?
I might. I mean, we're gonna be on when that shit's on.
Yeah.
Mello just challenged Sami Zayn for the United States Championship. So right now I'm watching a
Nice.
segment with the Miz, and the Miz is trying to guide Mello down the right path.
Say that again. Can I move it? Yeah. But you only got like a few packages. Just grab it. Always see.
Shit, yeah, yo, but going back to that, I think like that would be something I would switch to, something out of the ordinary. Like the shit got to be like I remember the fucking phone I wanted. It was a concept, and I was like, I was willing to pay $1,000 for that phone. It was, I forgot the name of it, but I think it was like a Free Bird or some shit like that. It was a concept. It looked like a BlackBerry. Remember the BlackBerry that had the keyboard and it was like the little screen, the keyboard. It looked like that, but it was a little bit bigger, and it had a bump for a Bluetooth earpiece, and then there was a projector on the top, so you can project your screen there and use it, and look at your screen while you're typing and all that other shit. And I was like, that is fire, and it never came out. Now, granted, this is when I was 17, 18 years old when I thought shit from the internet was real. Oh, at least possible. Apparently, it's not possible. So, fuck us, right?
That shit would have been ahead of its time with a projector on top.
Yeah, man. That's why I wanted. I was like, yo, because I miss my PDA, bro. Not for nothing. My favorite phone is the PDA. It was a brick for a fucking phone, but it had the slide up screen, the keyboard, a stylus, and it had the Windows operating system on it. And like I was saying here, I can open up a Word document, write a fucking like in school. I did this by I was like, fuck, I need to write a report, and I wrote the report on my fucking phone through Word. I was able to double space it, set the font and all that other shit, and then I emailed it to myself and I printed it out in school, and I was able to fucking put in the report. And I did that shit on my fucking phone. It was like having a laptop. To me, that was like beautiful. Now they say that you could do all that shit here, but how? Like I feel like they took all of that away from these fucking phones and just made everything.
Complicated.
Now you got to pay for shit. Yeah.
That was my favorite phone too. It was a HTC PDA. It was a big ass screen with buttons in the bottom. It was the first kind like that. I remember they upgraded me from a dash. I used to have a HTC dash, and that messed up. So I called them to send me a new one. They was like, "Yo, we no longer make that phone, so we're gonna send you the new HTC." When I got it, woo-hoo-hoo, PDA, I came up, baby.
Yo, word. But I had the Sprint one. I forgot the name of it, but it had the antenna and all that. And and this is back in the day when we had the phone clips,
Yup.
and
Right
we've
on the
had the
side of
shit
your
on the
hip.
belt. Yeah, yeah,
Thick ass phone on the side of your hip. Them phones was heavy, bro.
yeah. So the iPhone. So Tyson also has an iPhone 8 Plus that he got from his friend after his iPod Touch reached the iOS limit.
Oh shit,
Yo,
that nigga's a drug dealer. How many phones he got?
word. Well, not for nothing. Shit. I mean, fucking, you can use the iPhone as anything now. You know, with the fucking the way that you can play the music player. All you really need is Wi-Fi. You know, all you really need is Wi-Fi.
Oh, no. Yo, if I'm not muted, you can mute me.
All right.
Thank you.
The shit that I hate though is like you get a phone and you get like I had 128 gigs, it was fine, and then out of nowhere I didn't have no more space left, so I got the 256 gigs. That was fine, and then out of nowhere I got no more space left. It's like, what's taking all my fucking space? Like in all, like what's causing all my fucking space to be taken up here? Like why? And then you look at the apps and it's like all these apps. Like, how are the apps getting so fucking big? Shit. I gotta look at this shit. I gotta look at this shit later. because I was like, you know what, I got this old ass phone. I'm gonna trade it in, save the whole 52 cents. Because that's
Nice.
that's how they get you. Save money, you trade in this phone. That's why I was like, I'm gonna give you the oldest fucking phone I got. Fuck.
We'll give you 52 cents and we're gonna sell it for 5,200.
Word.
We can use that shit over again. Yeah. The iPod Air got the titanium that we took from the iPod 12. It's brand new titanium we took from another phone. We just polished it. I hope you're still willing to give us $13,000 for this. Shit. So, show. What's going on, man? What do you want to talk about? I know you've been trying to talk about shit for the past couple of weeks, but you never been able to because you're busy.
Honestly, I usually like it when we do men talk. Last week we spoke about bro code. This week we got to make another thing up.
Shit. All right. Man talk, right? I
Man-
know the big thing about the week is that Captain Kirk died or whatever the fuck his name is. The dude that got shot.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about that one because I've heard a lot of people speak, even on here about that guy, and I feel y'all. I understand, but them kids didn't know that guy for whatever the fuck he was doing. So that's the only thing I feel for them kids.
Nah, yo, listen, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, it's kind of fucked up. I understand that the view that the guy had. Let me go on camera because I know this is serious. I understand that the views the guy had might have been outrageous. And hey, there's plenty. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of shit. There's Dr. Umar from outside. He's probably the same. Would he be the black version of that? Dr. Umar? But
Not yes and no.
okay.
I don't think like he's the black version that when it comes to relationships and shit, but when it comes to like gun control, I don't know.
Okay. Well, like I said, it's kind of fucked up that you could get killed for what you believe in, or for the way you think, I guess. Because
I mean,
it's like we could get killed for thinking the opposite, I guess. Like if somebody disagrees with us. So it's kind of I'm on the fence about it. Kind of fucked
yeah,
up.
but people been dying for that throughout history.
Yeah.
This isn't the first time that shit happened.
No, it's not. It's just it's on the other side now, so we gotta. How do I explain it? It's not on our side now, so we get to like watch and see how other people react and hurt, or how other people hurt. Because usually it's like the George Floyd and all that stuff. When it happens on our side, we go through it because we're a part of that. We're black. We could have been any of us. Blah blah blah. Right now, this is not us. This is the opposite. This is. I'm not saying he's our enemy, but this is the guy that was against whatever it is.
No,
Other people
he's
think.
on the other side of the argument.
Yeah. So now
Yeah.
to watch him go through it, it's like, I don't know where to stand, but I'm not saying I'm happy for it, but at the same time, I'm not like I didn't agree with what he was saying.
Yeah.
So that's where I stand.
I hear you. And like people are, saying what he said and all that other stuff. And it's true, like the shit he said, it's like, well, no, it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I agree.
and it's to me, I'm a little indifferent. I guess I don't know if that's the word. Just it's like I'm numb because like when it happened, I was like, oh, that's gotta be CGI. I thought it was fake, like AI shit. And then it was like, oh no, it's real. I was like, oh, okay. It was just one of those, oh, it's real, okay. I'm not surprised. We're living in a world where that's the resort people go to. Where it's if you're always right, then that means everybody's wrong. And when you're talking about opinions or you want to do a debate, you can't always be the right one. and not everybody in the world is wrong. Like everyone in the world is wrong except for you. You know everything. And then you get that one guy that's like, yo, he has never been heard before. And then you just like, oh, I'm going to sit here and debate you. Part of the debate means I'm going to hear what you have to say. And you have to either be willing to understand what they're coming from or be like, yo, if this is my side and I'm never going to change from this, then there's no point to debate you then. You have to be at least willing to go, you know what, you're right here in this situation. That's what scientists does, and they discover how the world works. You know what I'm saying? A scientist would be like, wait, you think that this and this happens? Why? Based off of this and this, that, you know, something, that theory I never thought of before, but I always thought of it like this. And like, yeah, that worked. You know what I'm saying? Like an intelligent conversation. And then, so what I'm getting at is when you find somebody that's always wrong, no matter what he does, well, then you know what? He's just gonna be a wrong motherfucker that shoots you because you got to be wrong. And you know what I'm saying? The whole,
If you're
like,
right, that means I'm wrong.
yeah, like because now we don't have an avenue to debate or to do anything. It's just let me show everyone here how stupid you are, because it doesn't matter if I'm right or wrong. The world likes me, so they're gonna say, they're gonna cheer no matter what I say. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like an example, the dude goes, how many transsexual mass shooters were there? And his response was too many. Like one is too many, right? And everybody's cheering. But one isn't too many when it's when it's schools being shot up because you need gun rights. You know what I'm saying? When it's not them, it's too many people. So how do you think it feels when that group of people that you're chastising saying, you guys are wrong for doing it, but when we do it, it's mentally, they're mentally disturbed, and you still can't take away our guns, even though you're the guys that are the targets. They're gonna feel like they need to defend themselves. You're sitting there spreading all this propaganda, and then how do you do it? Well, eliminate the threat. That's the way the country does it. Throughout history, they've been eliminating threats like this man that just speaks. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, you know what I'm saying? JFK, like all these people were assassinated.
Damn, that's the example I was looking for. But I don't want to compare him to Martin Luther King, but
no, but what I'm saying is, like, this shit has happened to
before.
people.
Nah,
Yeah,
great example. That's the person I was looking for. Somebody that just believed in science. That might have not been, I know this guy's belief was weird, but there's other people that believed in stuff that wasn't weird. But I think good point.
No, and it's somebody's belief over somebody's belief, that we argue that all day, but it's like, yo, it's like arguing that same person that no matter what, is like, yo, dude, no matter what, like every time I say something, you got something else to say. Like I'm always fucking wrong. And at what point do you just like, yo, I just want to smack this motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like I can't talk to this motherfucker without this motherfucker saying something. And it turns to violence because it's like, yo, you're not hearing me, so I gotta shut you up. You know what I'm saying?
You keep disrespecting me by not listening to me.
Yeah. And that's part of the reason why a lot of this shit is happening. Like the bullies. My brother was telling me that there was a case where this kid was bringing Hello Kitty lunchbox to the school. It was a boy, and he just liked the lunchbox or something, and he kept bringing it, and they kept bullying him. And the way they solved him getting bullied was they told him to stop bringing the lunchboxes. Instead of telling the bullies to stop bullying them, or trying to be like, yo, dude, why are you bullying somebody just because of his lunchbox? Something like that, trying to, teach the kids how to grow into maturity. You have to stop being who you are and liking what you like because these kids don't like it. Imagine that.
Is wearing race right.
Yeah, like imagine that. Show. the guy down, on base 7 doesn't like your skin color. So I would appreciate it if you came to work, and put makeup on your skin and turn white and stop speaking Spanish. Because, the guys over there don't like that. Imagine that. How would that fucking make you feel? Instead of for teaching right and wrong, it's, well, stop doing it so that way they won't bully you. What?
You just let him know that it's okay for him to get bullied. He has to just change. It's okay for them to bully you because you got the wrong lunchbox.
Yeah, because you're not like them. It's okay for you to get bullied and ridiculed and beaten and whatever. And then what happens when you turn around and say, you know what, fuck this, is not okay, and then you start shooting up the entire school? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the extreme of it, but that's where we're going now, because you took away any other response other than the extreme response. Because in reality, if there's a bully, right, and he's bullying you, you tell him to stop, you tell him to stop, you tell him to stop, and then you pop him in the nose and you break his fucking nose. That's the extreme response, but you took the steps to, like, yo, dude, stop. You're not gonna stop. Blow. Now I made you stop. Whereas to, yo, they're bullying me. That's your fucking problem. Oh yeah? All right. I'm not gonna break his nose. I'm gonna end him. How do I stop the bully? He don't breathe no more. By the way, there might be other bullies in here. I'm gonna kill everybody else too. Because that's the mindset. It's very easy to be violent. I don't know why people just like to tend to think that everybody's this soft, delicate fucking flower that never thought of violence before in their life. Everybody's taking the extreme in their mind just for catharsis. But some people don't use it for catharsis. They use it for game planning. You know what I'm saying?
Survival of the fittest. Somebody might do it to me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, nip it in the butt. Teach them some shit. There are people that were raised right. But, I mean, I wanted to get into this whole thing, of us versus them. And if you think about it, like, jails aren't there for, they're not there to, and what's the word? I was using this word all day. They're not there to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to jail, like, let's say you robbed the bank or you did something, like, the jail's like, yo, trying to figure out and reform you. There you go. Like, you go in there, you change, you're a different man. You're not violent anymore. You learn how to deal with your violence because I grew up violent and blah, blah, blah. Just, I made a mistake and I'm changed now. It's almost like jails have become concentration camps for minorities. Because it's funny how a lot of people do a crime and the color of the skin, I want to give you a chance because you got a bright future and this, so, slap on the wrist. But the same kid, but he's black, is doing life. They did the same crime. And you give him life and then he goes to jail, just more violence. And at what point is he supposed to be like, yo, I had to learn from my mistake, right? Like, don't get me wrong. There are some people, put them down. You know what I'm saying? This guy should not be in society anymore. Put him down. Like, he ate 14 people. You don't change from that. Like, nobody can teach you how to stop eating people. Put him down. But, you got somebody that just made a mistake or just, they didn't, they was on the wrong side of life and they had to do what they had to do to survive. And it's like, all right, let's teach you something and put you in a spot where you can be better off when you're out of here, right? And then people are like, oh, but why should criminals get that? Why can't people? It's called school. Everybody went to school, and school should be more fucking able to help you get a job or, expand your life after school. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine high school. Like, let's say your kid goes to high school and is like, yo, Dad, I don't want to go to college. I don't like school. I just, and school's like, yo, what do you want to do? Something like, I need something. All right, you know what? I'm going to hook you up with this job that could possibly lead on to a career, like maybe plumbing job. I'll let you, like I could hook you up with the intern for plumbing, and that might make you want to go to school, a vocational school to learn plumbing. Something to broaden your horizons. Because not everybody wants to go to a school to learn nothing, to get a piece of paper for no reason. People go to school, get that piece of paper for no reason. Or be like, yo, maybe you're not the best with your mind, but you're the best with your hands. It's like, oh, well, take the FYN, ND fucking test or the NYPD test, or, something like a city test. Let's help you with that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if people were educated on certain things when they were coming out of school or in school and they went to those things, they'll be better people. But now you attract them with money and they live beyond their means, and now they need more money. And now they're doing a job they don't want, getting paid, and they can't even support themselves with the money they get paid because they've lived beyond their means. Like you make $50,000 a year and you got a $2 million house. Listen, player, math don't add up right. You know what's funny? After that whole shit I said yesterday, Cody Rhodes just came back.
You say he's the champ. You know what's crazy? Bro, you said all that shit about him, and then we allowed Roman Reigns to do the same shit. If I become champion, wouldn't I say, yo, I want the same deal he has?
Yeah, but you know what the crazy shit is, though? Roman Reigns did the same shit, but he was still the most talked about person in the fucking in the WWE. He was still the most talked about person. Right now, the Worlds Collide is starting. I'll let you know what's happening. But yeah, so I mean, you want to talk about some shit? Here goes some shit. You ever been frustrated to the point where you're noticing everything, and you're starting to be like, yo, now I'm mad all the time. The last time that happened, you remember the last time that happened for me. So it's happening now again. So it's like now I'm like, oh, well, I don't know how to deal. I dealt with it before. I don't know how to deal with it now, but it's starting to look more and more appealing to just lashing out. On the train yesterday, I was trying to get off the train, and this woman was trying to get in the train at the same time. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, yo, my brother had to be like, yo, calm down. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is, like, I'm walking in, like, y'all motherfuckers not no decency. Cops just staring at me. I'm looking at them like, yo, all I want is some decency. Let a motherfucker get out the train before you try to get in the fucking thing. Like, you got somewhere to go, so the fuck do I. Yo, bro. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate the fact that I got mad because someone told me to have a nice day, and it threw me off because it's like, you was raised right. In a world like this, somebody fucking raised. It was a little girl. Little, like, I mean, she had to be like 13, 14 with a little brother. We're in Burger King. I was telling a story to the DJ yesterday. Me and my brother in Burger King, we leave. She holds the door for us. We say thank you. She's like, oh, you're welcome. Have a good day. And that's when I was like, did you just fucking tell me to have a good day? Were you raised right? Like, don't give me that hope. Like, who the fuck are you to give me hope that there's people who were raised right in this world, you asshole? Like, I was mad because she was polite to me. And all I'm looking for is common decency. But because there's no decency in this world, when I see it, it's like bullshit. You know?
I feel you. I was there when you was telling, I was dying when you was telling DJ. Said, I can't believe this bitch actually offered me a good day. How dare you? Where's the nastiness of New York? I need it. I'm upset. That shit was hilarious to me. But bro, you good thing you, or not good thing. but you've been through this before, so you were able to actually recognize it, and you're able to actually manage it a lot better than probably the first time. Because the first time you probably didn't realize it, you thought it was just normal. I was just being myself. Now you know,
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm being different. Something's wrong. I need to work at it so I won't lash out at the lady at the train station.
Well, I still lashed out. Part of me is like, I need to, like, like, today, yo, somebody on the way to work. You know, one of the things I hate the most is when somebody has this big ass book bag and they keep it on while they're on the train or the bus. I'm like, yo, bro, take it off and put it in between your legs. Like, people have to stand here. What is wrong with you? And I felt his book bag on my arm, and we're in a tight spot. I said, fuck it. And I started leaning on his book bag. Like, I put mad weight in his book bag, and I felt him like readjust. And I'm like, well, you want to do this? Let's do this. Let's play this game. Who can be more uncomfortable? Because now you touched me, and now I gotta fucking lean on your book bag. And this man moved. And I don't understand. Like, you don't have common courtesy. Like, if I had my book bag on and I hit somebody, like, oh, my bad, and I'll take the shit off. Like, I realize you're there. Apparently, we're living in a world where only one person exists in it.
No offense to any white people out there. Was this person white? Because I've had a couple of white people,
Mexican.
big ass book bag, bro. These book bags are humongous, and they always want to wear it on their back as they standing in front of you or behind you.
Yeah, he was a Mexican dude.
Okay, he was working. He had all his fucking utensils with him.
Oh, no. He was going to school, I guess, or something. He looked like he was going maybe to school or work or something. Like, he was well dressed. And that book bag looked like a bitch book bag. You know, it had the little flap on the top with the little button and shit. I'm a man because I got a flap. You know what I'm saying? That bullshit. Now, yeah, they're doing the Mexican national anthem.
Okay, so I'm guessing the first match is a Mexican match, Mexican fight.
Well, this the Worlds Collide is the Triple R show.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is Vikingo versus Dominic Mysterio for the Triple R championship.
That's the main event.
Yeah. Apparently, Pentagon Jr. is gonna be here, and some other people.
Hopefully they bring the well, they can't do the something I forgot the death triangle, but they could do the Lucha Bros.
Yeah. Well, now Lillian Garcia is singing the national anthem. Yo, dude, were you here when me and DJ were talking about how small the NXT arenas be looking? This Worlds
No.
Collide shit looks like it's in a slightly bigger NXT arena. Like, they cut half of the fucking arena in half. And then you got Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Rey Mysterio, and the president of Triple I out there. And I'm sitting like, yo, what is going on? Why do you need everybody here?
They're making it a big deal, Toe. Seems like a big show.
Okay. I mean, listen, like I said, to me, this doesn't. I guess I'm jaded now. I don't see big shows. You know what I'm saying? So to me, I don't see that. But I guess so.
I feel like they're showing off for the international crowds more than they do here. Like in the United States, they give you crap.
Yeah.
You go to Mexico, London, or even though Tires got trash too. That fucking Paris car was trash.
Yeah, it was. But I think they were in LA.
Okay.
But listen, it's close to Mexico.
I was gonna say that's even worse. They home turf.
Yeah. It's crazy because you see the woman who used to own Triple I, she's standing behind Lillian Garcia and she's singing with her. Like you see her mouthing the words.
Oh, that's because she got mad money. They bought it from me for
Yeah,
20
right?
billion.
Yeah, she's like, I want to live in America.
Word. I don't even know this is the word to this song.
Word. All I know is that they were talking to Jose when they made this.
Did they give a pricing on how much everything costs? Like the purchase? I know WCW, they gave the price when they bought that. Why you do that? Because I already know your style. You looking to see how much they spent. And you know what's funny? I just thought about something because you guys were talking about this. TKO and WWE and stuff. This shit reminds me of a marriage. Like you come in with all your bills paid, and then you get married to somebody with mad bills. And it's like, yo, I don't got no bills. Like, I want to go buy some sneakers. Nah, we broke. No, we ain't broke. You broke, nigga.
Word. So, okay. So they bought 51% of the ownership of Triple I. And that means that the woman back owns 49% of it. But there's speculation that they spent around $50 million buying Triple I.
And supposedly they in debt.
Yeah.
Well, they not. Like I said, it's a marriage. Their wife is broke.
Yeah. Pentagon is coming out, but he's not dressed to wrestle. I guess he's just gonna come out to talk. What up, big fool?
I was gonna say he is not a triple I contender since he's in the WWE roster, but they did do Dominic Mysterio, so I can't even do that.
Yeah.
Like, let him go over there and wrestle one or two matches to, bring some exposure, especially he's your most famous Mexican wrestler.
I mean, right now, yeah, at the time, yeah. Shit. Oach been having an issue with his laptop. Yesterday, well, Wednesday when we was talking, there was a like he said there was a static shock that came through it, and then he was having issues. He had to get on with his phone, and he's telling me today that he's been trying to get on, but his laptop's fucking up. So I told him, I was like, take the battery out, let everything clear, the RAM and all that other shit, then put it back in, see if that helps. You know what I'm saying?
See, if I would have known, I would have been early. I've been losing track of time. I be
Shit,
working and I look, I'm like, oh shit, it's 9:30.
you and me both, bro.
Nah, you always on time. Stop playing.
Well, I'm talking about other things. Today was just, it was bad. I was getting emails and I didn't even realize I got emails. I was like, oh shit, this email's from Wednesday.
Oh, it was one of those.
Yeah.
You was slumped.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I
I got everything done. I got everything done, but it was still like, fuck.
Sluggish day.
Yeah. They're stripping and waxing the floor today, so I was able to get a little extra overtime staying there until they came to do that.
Nice. I gotta wait for my brother anyway, suckers.
Word. But yeah, man. It's like, yo, what happens? Like, show you've been there, right? Like, you've been getting annoyed at shit. You start seeing shit. You get mad at the shit that you see. Like, how do you deal with that? Appreciate that, Normal Guy. Welcome, Normal Guy. Yo, yesterday was Normal Guy's birthday show.
Happy birthday, normal guy in the building. Birthday month. Fuck that. We celebrating all week.
What?
How do I handle that though?
Yeah.
I handle it better now that I'm older. I guess as you get older, you get wiser, and you start realizing it when it starts to happen. So you kind of accepting that it's something with you, because before you didn't accept it. It's like I don't know what you didn't even notice. I thought that was normal, but now you, as you get older, you see it coming. You see yourself unleashing, or like you said, lashing out on people, and you're like, oh, I either need to go to Florida, or I need to take a drive somewhere, or I don't know what it is you do to relax. Eat a steak, barbecue. I need to just unwind for a little bit. But now that you older, it's a little easier to handle. Because like you said, look, you realize that it's going on. You never realized it was going on before. I pointed it out to you. Like, yo, this how you look around this time. Oh, I ain't know.
Yeah.
You're getting a
Yeah.
lot wiser now. You see it coming.
Yeah, but like a part of me is like, do I just change who I am? Because also, you start realizing shit. Like you put shit in perspective. You start realizing like, oh, this ain't the way it is, or that's not the way it is. Like was I blinded before, or was it just me that was naive? Like now it's like, oh, I see the way that the water's flowing. Do I flow with the water, or do I stand where I'm at? You know what I'm saying? Because I like, you sit there and like, I see niggas change, and whether it worked for them or not, it's still like, that seems like a viable option. Like, why I gotta be the same nigga all the time? You know what I'm saying?
Agree. It depends on what you, first of all, what you change. Second of all, it depends on if it makes you like, do you feel better as a person with that change? Because the change is for you. You
Yeah,
gotta make. You can't make. You're not gonna be changing for other people. Like other people ain't worth it.
yeah,
A change for you because you feel like, yo, I need to change. I feel uncomfortable. That's a good change. But, right. Question is, you feel apprehensive about changing. So I have a feeling you don't want to change. You want to stay the same person.
but it's the person I gotta be is the person I don't want to be.
Oh, I know that situation.
But it's like sometimes you gotta do shit you don't want to do, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, now what?
To protect myself, I have to be that person. But that's
You
not the
know?
person I like being. I hate being that person.
Word.
I know that feeling. I'm
Yo,
the
yeah.
guy.
No, I was gonna say something, but good.
I said I'm the happy-go-lucky guy, so I know exactly when I have to go against that. And sometimes you do because you can't always be the happy-go-lucky guy. It
Yeah.
feels uncomfortable. Like I
Yeah,
just want to be myself.
no word. Because it's like, when people go through shit, you there, but then when you go through shit, it's like, fuck you, why ain't you doing for me? You know what I'm saying? And like I'm seeing some of that somewhere, and this, part of me is like, well, you know something? As a man I grew up with, let me set you straight. But the only way I want to set you straight is smack fire out your ass.
hmm
And I can't do that, not because I'm gonna get in trouble, is because I'm gonna smack you and you're gonna go crying to mommy, and then now I gotta go deal with that. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? Now I gotta go deal with something because you're not a man. Like that's the issue. It's like I want to solve this like men, and you're not a man.
No.
Like you're of age, but you're not a man. And no
Nope.
matter how much you think you're a man, you're not. And I have to treat you like a little kid. And I don't want to treat you like a little kid, but I have to, because if I put my hands on you, then it's like child service is gonna get called, and then I'm gonna get in trouble twice. Like, why did you hit this grown ass baby? It's like, because he needed it. Yeah, I know he needed it, but you shouldn't hit kids. He's still a child, even though he's fucking 30-something years old. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not your job to hit kids.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't have to discipline him. You should let him learn. And, but because it's easier for you to just deal with what he's doing, why don't you just deal with what he's doing instead of for him acting like a man? You know? And that's part of society right now. It's like,
really?
you never was taught how to treat, how to be a man? Well, I'm gonna have to beat that shit into you. Now it's too late to teach you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because, you acting big shit because you got mommy behind you. Well, guess what? All mommy gonna do is yell at me. You still getting fucked up. Like, people don't understand that. At one point or another, you're gonna be unconscious for a very long time. The worst that's gonna happen to me is I probably lose my job. You still gonna be unconscious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna be hurt for the rest of your life. Your jaw gonna be broken because I got to do extra damage because you old enough now. You know what I'm saying? If you was a child, maybe 1-2 smacks in the face, like, to let you know, like, yo, bro, it's real out here. You know what I'm saying? But you old enough, I might have to beat you like you my bitch. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen those documentaries on HBO show where they talk about, hookers on the point or the Hawaiian prostitution and shit like that? I think you shook your head, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so Hoach is in the building. Hoach, you hear me?
Hoach, I bought you a new laptop, motherfucker.
Hoach.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
His new laptop fucked up too.
Oh shit.
Can't buy him shit.
I see he's talking, but I can't hear him.
Hoach, blink twice if you hear us.
I haven't said anything.
There you go. That's why we can't hear him, man. Hasn't spoken. Wait until you're spoken to show.
We over here doing mouth to mouth thinking he's dying, and he's not even. I'm sleeping.
Word. But like, so Hutch, what I was saying is, like, at this point, it's you gotta beat this shit into him. What's going on, Gigi? Gigi's in the chat.
Gigi for the win.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what am I supposed to, like?
Well, what are we beating into? What?
It's like, you notice that, all right, so I'm gonna do this whole thing. You're in a bad mood. You start seeing shit, and then it's like, some niggas don't know how to act like a man. So you gotta beat that man into him because it's pissing you off. But he think that he's untouchable because he could just go run to the mommy. But you still gonna get your ass whooped even though you ran to mommy. Like, what? Mommy's just gonna yell at me. You got fucked up still. But now I gotta fuck you up because you a grown ass man, baby. If you was a child, 1 or 2 smacks, you get the picture. You a grown ass man. You think you hot shit. I gotta beat the hot shit out of you all the way until you a kid, then smack you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the terms of the negotiation, Mr. Man, because you a bitch.
Hoach is the perfect person to talk about because I'm pretty sure there's plenty of man bitches he's been trying to kill at work.
You know what I'm saying? Hoach is like, damn, I came into the wrong conversation.
Word. I almost smacked fire to somebody at the AC place today.
Hoach is sitting there thinking, like, I know exactly what he's talking about. I know I'm about to do the same shit to somebody at work, but I can't say it, so let me try to. Donald Trump. Shit.
That came out of nowhere. Donald Trump.
That motherfucker.
So you want to hold your attention, you say Daniel Jones 3 times.
Shit. Number 27. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, he just texted me. Oh, damn, the laptop is possessed.
Oh, since his laptop is messed up, Daniel Jones for president, baby.
Shit, hold on, let me send him the link over there.
Over the phone.
Yeah.
You might have to update everything you tell me to do with my shit. I haven't updated my computer since you updated it 20 years ago.
Shit, yeah, for real. There's big updates too.
Yeah, I need maybe one weekend you can tell me where to go. Where do you usually go to update all the drivers?
You go to settings and then update.
Okay. I didn't know if you had to do it manually. Like, I'm surprised the computer doesn't send it by itself. Like, yo, you got to update.
You can, like, you can go to the manufacturer of your motherboard, but you got to know all that shit.
Yeah, that's how you did it for me the last time. He was like, you got to do this and do the BIOS. And I'm like, what? You got to know your motherboard, and you got to go on their website, and you got to fuck them twice. I'm like, what?
Word.
Hell nah.
Oh wait, this Hulk is black now.
No, my screen is no camera on. I'm going old school and doing it off my phone.
There you go.
My laptop is possessed.
It looks good though.
The shit buzzed, and then I got a white screen. So I definitely got to take this shit to go see a doctor.
Yo, yeah.
I said that one time.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know. It might be your hard drive or your RAM or something. But
it is like what 3 years old. So by laptop terms is ancient.
Yeah. But you might be able to get away with changing like the hard drive and the RAM or something like that.
Yeah, to tell the truth, it really didn't stop fucking around until my the what is it? What the fuck is that shit? The Norton virus shit, whatever.
Oh yeah, the antivirus.
Yeah, once my shit ran out, that's when the laptop started acting up.
Oh yeah, yo, uninstall that motherfucker. See what happens. Because Windows Defender, give you basic and protection. Yo,
no, but I had it for free for like 3 years and stuff like that. Laptop ran fine. The subscription ran out. I didn't renew. All of a sudden, I got all this shit.
Yeah. That's what happens. They fuck with you, so that way you have to get it again. Run when you turn it on again. Run like a Windows Defender. Do like a full scan. See what happens, and then if anything, uninstall Norton and see if it fixes it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
What did LaParca
just
do?
hit Control Alt Delete about 5 times.
Bro.
We'll figure some shit out.
What up, GG?
And she said she watching Worlds Collide.
Was that on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube, yeah.
Oh, shit.
What did LaParca do?
So LaParca did some, like, he had somebody in a fireman's carry, then he lifted him up into like a suplex and then like spun him around into like a tornado slam. It's hard to explain, but the way he did it looked dope.
Tornado claw.
Yeah. But Hutch, did you hear any of the shit I was talking about or no?
I heard bits and pieces. The last piece I heard before my computer went white screen instead of black screen is sometimes you gotta beat shit into people.
Yeah, like you gotta beat the bitch out of somebody and then smack them like they're a child. You know what that was for me?
What? Growing up with a mom would beat your ass.
Yeah, because listen, I'm at the phase in my life where everything's pissing me off. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, you got a couple of years before you become a grumpy old man.
Well, you also got. I'm still in the grieving process, so I'm in the anger part of it. You know what I'm saying? Where everything in my life, I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? So
Yo, what up, normal guy? What up, Joseph?
you
Nah,
know,
I hear
so
you. I've been there before. Shit, sometimes I still feel like that now.
yeah. So now I hear smart comments or something, and it's like, oh, you don't even know. Like you don't even know the fire I'll smack at it. Like I have to be the bigger man and not hurt you because you're a child.
Ooh, my man said, "I'm about to smack hot fire at your ass."
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like okay, like it's like all right, bro. Just remember, the words may not hurt me, but your words may hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand that. Sticks and stones may break my bone, but your words can hurt you, nigga.
You know
Gonna
what?
get you hurt.
I'm not gonna front. Yo, I'm the older statesman of the group or whatever, and at my age, I go between two stages. Right? The Yeah, I don't have time for this shit, and I'm about to choke you. So shut up, or I'm gonna walk away before I end up in jail.
Yeah. Yeah,
And usually it's the let me walk away before I end up in jail.
yeah. Because it's like, when I start feeling like I can do the time.
Bro, when you have to start thinking, have to start thinking like, yo, would it be justified to do the time? Bro,
Yeah. Like, how much are my bills? And like, can I cover them while I'm in jail? Or like, like, what do I got to do? Like, what's the steps if I got to go to jail for my family right now?
you know, nah, yo,
Shit.
dude, I've been there. Like, it is it. Like, yo, like you contemplated, like, yo, is it justified of me to go to jail over you?
Word. Because, sometimes it's like, yo, you got to, because it's consideration, bro. Sometimes people take liberties and it's like, all right, we all do what you need to do. But then
You know what it is?
when it's someone else's time to do what they need to do, you got a problem with it.
You know what it is? People love to spew that liberty and shit like that, and all that shit is nice and nice. It's so nice and shit until those liberties come with consequences,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's the shit motherfuckers don't want to hear.
Word.
People
Because
got
they
people got to understand. Yo, there's consequences for everything that you do in life, whether they
word.
be good or bad.
Word. Yeah, like you try to be a good person, there's consequences for that. You try to be a bad person, there's consequences for that. No matter what you do, there's gonna be consequences for it. And it's like, you try to do something, it's like, all right, yo, yeah, do your thing, play it, don't worry about it. And then when you try to do it, it's like, wait a minute, hold up now, you bitching? Now this is where it's like, wait a minute, I gotta smack the bitch out of you. We can't do like you've been possessed by the bitch.
Right.
I'm a priest now. You know what I'm saying? By the power of the fucking slap compel you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what's going on here?
What?
And I seen
That
the
was
hookers by the bay and the Hawaiian shit that was on HBO after dark. Remember that? The documentaries of
Yo,
the
you
pimps and
mean
the hookers?
the hookers on point?
Yeah. I seen all that shit. So I learned from the pimps there that you gotta beat them half to death just to let them know that not to fuck with you. And then they'll love you for that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Max Mini just suplexed the dude from LWO.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing that too. Yo, normal guy. I know on Wednesday we wish you a happy birthday, but I wish you a happy belated birthday, bro. I hope you enjoyed your day. And yes, I do mean that. Your day. Don't let nobody else take that shit away from you. That
Word.
is your day. Anybody else tells you different, tell them to go suck a dick or eat a dick or choke on a bag of dicks. all that shit. That's your day.
Yeah. 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 So goes,
Yeah.
what if I do good and bad?
Well, there's a I'm a little bit old school guy, so there's a band called Stained. I don't know if people you know who they are, but in one of their songs, it literally says the was it the road to hell is paved in good intentions. Just let that sink in.
Yeah.
See, so that's a deep line, and you got to figure out what that means to you. But I'm old enough to know and seeing that you've done good for people, and, and then that one time you can't do for them, it's like you've never done good for them.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
know
word.
what I'm saying? And that shit, like the real life consequences here. Um, Last week, one of my drivers was let go, but I wasn't informed until it was too late. Now, this is one of the drivers that I always went to bat for. I protected him with a lot of I just protected him. You know what I'm saying? Like I did for him. I went above and beyond for him. When he was let go, he sent me a text talking about, yo, I thought we was boys or whatever. You should have given me a heads up. And I'm like, bro, there was nothing I can say was not gonna unfire you. But
Yeah.
then again, this is a guy that when he was short, one time, like he drove a vehicle for us. So there's some tickets that our company's not gonna cover. You know what I'm saying? Like a bus lane
Yeah.
violation, they're not gonna cover that. You're gonna have to pay that out your pocket.
Yeah, because you gotta drive better.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
The
yeah.
Well, listen, I understand. Sometimes you try to, you're trying to make a right, and the only way for you to make a right is get in that bus lane. Like I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So because the rules in New York are fucking stupid when it comes to driving.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yo, fuck what you heard.
Yeah.
So they docked him, but they didn't tell him they were gonna dock him that pay. So he was like, "Yo, they docked me, whatever," without letting me know, and now I'm short on rent. I went on my way and sending the money to cover his rent. Right? You would
Yeah.
think the next time he got paid, he would be like, "Yo, good looking.
Here goes
Here's the
something.
money, whatever." Nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Also, there was times where, yo, the gas card is not working, and I got no cash to fill up the gas tank. Yo, how much do you got? How much are you gonna be able to put in? He's like, yo, it's gonna take $40 to give me half the tank, whatever. I would cash app the $40 so he can fill up the tank. That way he can get to work to get paid. Like, bro, I went above and beyond, and I protected you on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And then, when they let you go, you gonna say, "Oh, that's fucked up. You didn't look out for me."
Yeah. It's like, bro, at what point you gonna start looking out for yourself?
It was like, yo, my man, I covered for you. I used to literally say, yo, the GPS is not working and stuff like that. That way they didn't dock you for coming in late. When you told me, yo, you had to go pick up your daughter, can you skip out early? I was like, yeah, skip out early, but do this and that. That way it shows like you got paid. You worked the whole day. When you came in late times because you had to drop off your daughter at daycare. You know what I'm saying? I covered for you.
Yeah.
Again, the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Word. Yeah.
But that's all right. That's called karma. So when shit comes around and karma hits him, it's going. I have a clear conscience. Like I do it. I hooked you up. I looked out for you,
You went above and
and
beyond.
right. And now because people above me literally said, "No, we have to let him go." Now you wanna, now you wanna look at me like, "Yo, you didn't do shit for me." All right, pimp. Whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, I send a text message or whatever, no reply. So maybe you block me. If that makes you feel good, makes you like a big man, then it is what it is, brother.
Word. Like, how do you? I thought show was
What? Show
doing
what?
something. No,
What?
you got
What?
mad wind on you.
I know you muted me. I was trying to talk. I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
Yeah.
fucking, it's crazy. They only appreciate it while it's being done for them. I've noticed that about people. You can send them $20 every day. The day you say, "Yo, I gotta pay my rent today. I don't have $20." You never do shit for me.
Yeah, because it back in the day, a favor was a favor. Now a favor is like, oh, you gonna do this forever now. It's like, yo, you had no obligation to him to do all that shit. You did that shit out the kindness of your heart, and he took advantage of you. And then that shit came back and bit him in the ass, and all of a sudden it's your fault. It's like your fault. Like, bro, I don't remember you driving his truck getting tickets.
Nope.
Why?
Like,
Why he got fired? He making it seem like it was because of you.
He got, according to the shit that I got was excessive tickets.
Okay. How are you supposed to help him with that? You supposed to call the NYPD?
he was supposed to leave his desk and go
now
sit in the
mind you,
car.
now mind you, I get it. You're driving a big ass box truck. I think it was like 14, 15 feet long or whatever, with a lift gate. It's white. It has our company name on both sides. It's a Target.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to tell the powers that be, I'm like, yo, like the last thing that happened was like, yo, he gets a lot of double parking tickets and like other kind of tickets or whatever. The shit that happened to get him fired was apparently he wasn't checking to see if his inspection was up to date. He got 3 tickets in the span of like a week or so, right? So when I asked him, I'm like, yo, they're telling me that your inspection is up. Did you see any tickets on the truck? He told me no. I'm not out there on the field. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm not the one driving it, whatever. I'm not the one passing by, whatever. So I'm gonna be like, yo, he says that when he came out, he didn't see the tickets on his on the window or whatever. Which hey, it could happen. Some of these meter maids, they put on the ticket, like right on the thing, a little wind, and that shit is gone. Like I get it. My thing is, one of the managers runs a report every day, every week, and it tells you what vehicles needs an oil change and which vehicles have their inspections up. Right?
yeah.
He sends it to the dispatchers, and the dispatchers is supposed to notify me when one of my vehicles needs an oil change or an inspection. The girl that's supposed to notify me never notified me. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So I'm like, hold on. So you are going to punish him because that bitch couldn't do her job.
Damn.
And I said it like that. Well, without the bitch part. I said, yo, okay, so you guys are going to put it on him, even though you run a report and you send it to so and so is supposed to send it to me. I said, how long has been that have been appearing on the report? Oh, since June. And I'm like, okay, guess what? I haven't received any notification of any of my vehicles that need an inspection or oil change since April. So your dispatchers are fucking up. Oh no, Jose, but he's supposed to look at the vehicle on a daily basis. And my reply was like, nigga, please. Like I know people who go a year without checking the inspection and have driven around a whole year and their inspection has been up. So don't tell me it's on him to check his inspection every day. Like, come on now.
I haven't checked my inspection in 22 years, bro. It is my job, though.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give me that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna fire him because somebody else didn't do their job.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? So look, they let him go in the morning when he came in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they told me that morning. I'm like, all right, what am I supposed to tell you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, you could have given me a heads up or whatever. I'm like, yo, my dude. I walked in. I was told, Joe, can you come here a second? I'm like, yo, what's going on? I was like, yo, we're going to let so-and-so go. Why? Here's the reason why. I'm like, yo, is this decision final? Can it be change or whatever? Decision is final. It's been signed off by one of the owners of the company. No changing it.
So go text that nigga. Go text the co-owner, not me.
Yeah, like my man make it seem like you the boss.
Like I run my department, but when it comes to I don't pay any of the tickets or any of that shit. The company has a company that does that shit, and they're like, "Yo, this guy gets more than half of what other people get in terms of tickets, and you gotta let them go." That's just gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But why are you mad at me? Because I couldn't give you a heads up. Like they didn't give me a heads up. They just let me know this was what's going on. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But the fucked up thing is that he was going around telling people that he was leaving anyway because he's going to move down to Texas.
So it worked out.
Now here's the fucked up part, right? The place that we go take the vehicles for repair, the vehicle was there for repairs. And then the guy doing the repair was talking to the guy who takes care of paying all the repairs, which is one of my supervisors. And he goes, "Oh, I'm surprised Javon came to pick up the truck because he's been telling me that he's going to quit and go down to Texas."
Shit.
And it's funny because they asked me, and then I'm like, "I heard him talking about that." He goes, "Well, why didn't you say anything?" I said, "Because I don't believe people."
Yeah. People say all that shit. They talk all the time.
Right. He's like, "Yo, but what do you mean you don't believe people?" I'm like, "Yo, if I came to you and told you every time somebody told me that they were quitting, I'd be in your office every fucking day telling you somebody's quitting."
Shit.
I go, nothing is concrete until its pen is to paper.
Word.
Like I don't care. Like people don't understand that. Now, mind you, I went around telling the dude, I was like, "Yo, stop telling people what you're doing."
Yeah.
It's already getting back to the higher ups. So higher ups see it like this: you're getting a bunch of tickets and you're telling people that you're leaving and you're quitting. So we're gonna make that decision for you.
Right shit. You costing us money and you don't even want to be here.
Right. Michael Soto. Hey, I'm glad that you can relate, but I'm good. The reason that I was able to help him with the cash when he was short or whatever is because I'm in a good position. I get paid good. I mean, I should be getting paid more, but I get paid good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was able to help somebody else. But you're right. Somewhere down the line, I'm gonna get something that I'm like, yo, oh shit. this is gonna be my glow up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Yeah.
a year from now, maybe 2 years, maybe 3, I might be making double what I'm making now because of the shit that I've been doing. I tell people karma is a real thing. When you have bad karma is gonna come back to you at one point.
Yeah.
You're right, Michael. The universal always circles back. That's why I tell people karma's a bitch, and sooner or later she's going to find you.
Yeah.
See, and I tell people I live by a credo: don't start none, won't be none.
Yo, for real. You want
I
to know
tell
how
people
old you
straight
are?
out, I don't start with nobody.
Yeah, because
I
I
go,
mean,
I don't start with nobody, but you don't want to start with me because I will finish it.
that was the generation we grew up with. You don't start nothing, but you finish it.
See, I tell people I grew up in the generation where my mom didn't say, "Oh, if somebody punched you, try to talk them down." No, if somebody punch you, you punch them back even harder than they punched you.
Yeah.
I tell people straight out. I said, who was it? My sister one time hit me up, like my nephew who lives with me. He hit some dude, right? And my sister's like, "Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do," but I'm like, "Yo, who started it?" They were like, my sister's like, "Oh, the other kid." All right, who threw the first punch? The other kid. I said, "All right, cool." She's like, "Well, you're not upset at him?" I'm like, "No, he did what he's supposed to do. Somebody
Word.
started, he finished it." By the way, Mike, I'm 46, going to be 47 in November.
But he's still a young whippersnapper. Wait till you reach my age, coach.
Yeah, Mike, like I said, I'm 46, and in about 2 months, I'm gonna be 47. So I seen a lot of shit in my lifetime.
Word.
Yeah, Mike. Hoch is 46. Don't let the young voice fool you. Don't let him fool you. Oh no. Oh shit. I got my laptop working.
Uh-oh. There you go. Can you hear me, Hoach?
Oh, I can hear you.
Oh, there you go. Ooh.
I was just turning off the phone and shit like that. That way we don't have the echo.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, bro.
Welcome back.
Like my man from Varsity Bruce said, I'm back, puking rowdy. No, but listen, bro. I don't mind looking out for people, especially if I'm in a better situation than they are. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate nobody because hate takes too much energy.
Yeah.
I try to tell people that. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell, and then people are like, oh, but I'm like, yo, if I don't like you, I dismiss you. You're not worth enough of my time. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I try to tell my nephew and I try to tell the younger generation. I'm like, yo, one, hate makes you ugly. Hate ages you. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, look at goddamn Palpatine, all right? You know what I'm saying? But,
Word.
bro, don't waste your energy on people who don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Case in point, my former employee, dude. I texted him back because he sent me a whole text. I was like, "Yo, bro, I didn't know, whatever. But if that's how you feel, I wish you nothing but luck.
Yeah.
Go do your thing. I got no hate in my heart except for the Red Sox. the Cowboys and the Eagles, the Boston Celtics,
And LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
the Chicago Bulls.
Man, shit.
But I'm saying, but you know, that's all superficial, stupid shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
but me, I'll never hate on somebody doing good for themselves, or if somebody is doing bad for them, aka like scamming and whatever. Because at the end of the day, sooner or later, everybody got to pay the piper.
Yeah, I mean, it's I hear you, but there's certain times where it's just so. I guess it's the default. You know, like when you know. You
want to try to speed up karma? Is that it?
No. Well, sometimes it feels like you're doing this to me, and I feel like I'm supposed to be your karma. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like maybe this is God's way of letting me beat the shit out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like and getting away with it. Maybe I'm supposed to be the one that teaches this motherfucker how to respect somebody.
True. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, it's like, bro, you came to me in my time of need because I've been needing to fuck someone up because of some other shit. And you just walked in my life like my true love. And I wanna wrap my arms around your neck until your lungs explode. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, some biblical shit.
Listen, bro, I hear you. I mean, like I've known you for a couple of years now in our group. You know, Les known me since I was 19.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember one time when me, Les, and one of our other friends lived together, and we were talking about the zombie apocalypse, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, you go, out of all our boys here, you can only take 2 with you. And Les was like, oh, I'm taking Hutch. like I was the first name he said. And the other boy was like, yo, really, Hutch? You know, Hutch seems like he's so on. And Les goes, oh, man, let me tell you something about Hutch. I go, he's like, yeah, I know for one thing, that man can throw a punch. I go, and I know for one second thing is, man, the amount of rage that man has in him. I'm like, and I go, and Hutch is like the most calmest person that you will see most of the time. I go, but don't sleep. That motherfucker can snap at any moment.
It's usually the calm niggas.
And he goes, and I've seen it. I've seen his eyes change. He goes, I'm telling you, bro, that's one dude that if I'm in a fight, I want him to have my back. Now, for our audience, I know you've gotten snippets of Lay. Toe has gotten more than a snippet of Lay. All right. And you know what kind of person Lay is. So for him to say, yeah, I'm gonna need Hoach to watch my back.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I started laughing in the beginning of the story because Lay has told me the same story. I've heard the same exact thing come out of Lay's mouth. So I was like, oh yeah, I heard this. I heard this before. Yeah, I know. I've heard some shit about you, Hutch. No, but yeah,
I tell people, it was like, yo, you see me, like we go out, we used to go out to bars and stuff like that, and everybody be talking or whatever, you know, like this is when we were all single.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and you know, Lay, other boys, whatever, they be there talking to the girls or whatever. I'd be like at the corner drinking my shit, and people be like, yo, your boy good? He's like, yeah, he's good. I remember one girl told me, he was like, yo, you okay? I was like, yeah. He goes, well, why you not talking? I said, because I came here to drink.
Right?
I didn't come here to speak to you. And she was like, "Oh, excuse me." I'm like, nah, don't disrespect. I said, I've had a long day of work. You know what I'm saying? A long week. I came here to drink. I go, if I wanted to socialize with you, believe me, I would be socializing with you. And believe me, I will be flirting with you, and you would like it.
Mm-hmm.
And she just looked at me like, "Oh, you confident like that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I go, but for right now, I just want to drink. Let me see. Respect. I'm 54 living. Thank you, Michael. It's funny because one of my coworkers who knows is like, yo, you covered for him a lot and you did a lot for him. And I'm like, yo, I did, but that's not going to stop me from trying to help somebody else out. If I can do for somebody else that nobody ever did for me, I will. See, only people who are looking to get their help rewarded fail. If I give a friend money, I don't expect to see that money back. I don't. Yeah. I'm not gonna be the one be like, yo, Toe, bro, I lend you like $10 like 2 weeks ago. What's up?
Yeah. Like that was one of the things that my pops he taught me. He was like, if you're gonna lend somebody money, you gotta be able to prepare to not get that back.
Right.
You know, if you can't afford to get that back, then don't lend it to him.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But like Mike, I absolutely. I know sooner or later that good karma is gonna come back to me. And when it comes, what I'll do is I'll play it forward.
Yeah. I mean, because not for nothing, that's like without being abused. That's kind of like that the man code where it's like, yo, you need something, go ahead, handle your business. I got you. You know what I'm saying? And then when I need something, I'll handle my business. You got me. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's that, that's how it's supposed to be.
Bro, when me and I'm sorry to interrupt you. When me and Leg go out drinking, we that ass look at each other like, yo, who's picking up the tab this time? Most of the time. There are some times where we split our shit. But there'll be times where like, yo, no, I got it this time, and there'll be times where Leg would be like, no, I got it this time, and be like, all right, cool.
Nah, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, but then when you sitting there like you doing all the, yo, bro, go handle your business. I got you. And then when you expecting somebody to say they got you, and then they complaining about it, it's like, wait, what happened, my nigga? I didn't know this was such a burden to you. You know?
Right.
It's like, well,
those are the people that you know right away. Those are the ones that you know that like, yo, no matter how much I do good for you, I know that the one time something bad happens, it's my fault. But like I said before, if you need me to be the villain of your story, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah. Because
at the end of the day, I know me and fuck you.
Yeah. Something that's my stand. Like I've learned, you heard the story about my ex coworker, right?
Yeah.
That all that shit. During that situation, one of the things that I grew up on was, if you know who you are, no one can tell you who you are. So I stood quiet because you let somebody speak and they start speaking themselves into a hole.
Right.
And that's when who I was shined, and people like, wait, no, hold on, that's not this nigga. And it was there. That's when I learned, like, you can say whatever the fuck you want about me, but I know who I am. And the people that know me know who I am. So you can sit there and say whatever. If that's who you think I am, cool. But you wrong. And I'm not gonna sit here and try to tell you who the fuck I am. If you ain't know who I am by the time we know each other, then nigga, you ain't paying attention. You got to go.
Yeah, that's right. Mike, you know what it is that I don't even say that it's taking advantage, because you've you're 54, I'm 46. I've lived long enough to know that there's certain people that you just know that, all right, I'm gonna help this dude out, but I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, that it's not gonna come back to bite me. But but when I know something don't work out, it's everybody's fault but him.
Yeah.
Or her, because I've had females the same way. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Mike, if I don't have it, I'm gonna tell you straight out, yo, I don't have it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know that I have this one coworker where she started out and I told her no, and she's like, oh, I don't like the word no. And I said, well, you better get used to it because I say it a lot.
Yeah. And the fact that she said I don't like the word no would have pissed me off. Like, fuck you mean you don't like I'm sorry, who the fuck are you?
Bro, and I tell people straight out, especially people that I work with, I said, I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to work. Okay? If what I said hurts your feelings, then stop being a little bitch.
Word. You gotta be this mature to ride this ride. Shit.
Bro, I shit you not. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing my sisters always says about me is like, she's like, Jose, either you don't say anything and you bite your tongue, or no filter comes out your mouth. And I'm like, yo, there's some times where there's no filter. Like my man said, I'm gonna give it to you raw.
Yeah, word. Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes I do that same shit, but it's one of those where that nigga just. So all right, Xavier Woods took one of the fans' phones and dropped it.
Yeah, he did.
And then he got. I ain't mad at him. I did the same. Like, yo, that's my phone, nigga. I'm getting that. Like, fuck that. He jumped the rail, got his phone, went back. I did the same shit. But anyway,
right. And and the security tried to slap me. I would slap security. I was like, yo,
word. Tell that motherfucker don't touch my shit then next time. but yeah, it's like I'll be real with people that I know for a fact, like they're my peoples, and it's like I'll be real with you.
Right.
But it's still on some. I'm being real with you, but this is real advice, not real like you're an asshole or this or that or this whatever. I'm gonna give you the advice that people would give me. You know what I'm saying? Or like as best as I can. It's real. And then sometimes I'm just real with people because it's like, all right, you need to learn. Like, you need to hear this straight out. Like, I've tried 3 or 4 times to tell you to tell you this shit, but now you just gonna get this shit lame mixed terms. The nigga gay. like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you not understanding where I'm coming from. So here it goes. Wow. But other than that,
I have a 3-strike system, bro. And I even have that with my nephew, and he knows it. I'm like, I'm going to tell you something 3 times. After the 3rd time, I ain't saying shit.
I hear you.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But why didn't you warn me about this? Nigga, I done told you 3 times before and you didn't want to listen. So I didn't think that if I told you again, you were going to listen this time. So why waste my breath?
Mm-hmm. Shit. Lay got 1 time.
Yes.
Yeah, Lay is 1 time. Because when the thing, he gave advice to somebody and they came back down and they said something and he goes, I already done told you the answer. I'm not telling you this shit again. And then yo, he now when the conversation, he's not even part of the conversation. He's like, I'm not giving you no more advice.
Facts.
And I'm sitting there going, well, start taking this motherfucker's advice.
Well, see, I'm a baseball guy at heart. Led's a football guy at heart. So You know, in baseball, you get them 3 strikes.
Yeah.
In football, you get 1 game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, my man let live by the laws that Gene Hackman gave the replacements in the movie The Replacement. There is no tomorrow.
Word.
This is your shot.
Word, Apollo Creed. There is no tomorrow.
Right.
There is no tomorrow.
Right. You know
What
what
is
I'm
wrong
saying?
with you, Rock?
Yo, but like I said, everybody has a different creed and a different model.
Yeah.
I know that. They're gonna tell you that one time. Don't
Word.
come back to that was the same shit. Cause they're gonna look at you like you stupid.
Yeah.
And now you've worked with Led, you know the look I'm talking about.
Yep. I done seen that plenty of times. Shit.
But at the same time, Led is a real dude.
Yeah.
You know where you stand with Led from day one.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's funny because me, Led, and a lot of the guys in our other group, you know, we all work for PAL together. You know what I'm saying? We all still get together. You know what I'm saying? We all still, like, out of the whole group, I think only Krills got a stepson, so Krills, Les cousin, and me are the only guys without any biological kids.
Yeah.
You know, everybody else got biological kids. But we still get together. And then we be running to people that used to work with us at PAL, and they be like, yo, you guys still chill? We be like, yeah, we're actually friends.
Right?
Oh, well, no, so you don't chill with so-and-so? Oh, no, me and her had a falling out. I go, let me guess, that one time somebody tried to tell that other person the truth. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Word.
I tell people straight out, like all those memes you see nowadays on IG talking about only your real friends will tell you the truth and shit like that. You know, only your real friends can call you will insult the shit out of you.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody's not insulting you, they're not really your friends. I tell people straight out. I said the reason the insults don't hurt me is because in our friend group, insulting each other was second nature.
Yo, most of the time, them insults were deserved. You did something to fuck, like you was stupid that day, and next thing you know, it just stuck with you.
Right.
You
Or you have a new shirt, so we would be like, oh, so you fancy now?
Yo, bro, I bought new shirts for work, right?
Let Reddit hit you with it, didn't it?
I walked in, he goes, is today Puerto Rican Day Parade? I said, nah. He goes, oh, so you just trying to show everybody how Puerto Rican you are? I said, little bit. The next day I bought 4 of those shirts. The next day I wore the next color. He goes, oh, you still Puerto Rican today, huh? I said, yep, I gotta let these motherfuckers know that if they fuck with me, they gonna get hurt.
Bro, walk into work with a button down, he gonna look at you and go like, oh, so you fancy now?
Oh shit. When I was doing the training for that other job, he's like, oh, you going to the Eiffel Tower? I said, yeah, man, but I ain't got no hair to let down, so y'all can't save me.
I'm telling you. But like I tell people, said shit like that tells you I'm acknowledging you. I'm, you know.
Yeah.
But there'll be other people that would take offense to that. Like, oh, what are you trying to say? That I'm not fancy or whatever?
Word, you know.
No, you douchebag. I'm acknowledging that you got a new shirt.
Yeah, it's one of those like, okay, I see you. You right. Stepping up something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right. But yeah, so I see those memes now on IG, and I'm like, yo, man, me and my friend group has been doing this shit since before social media.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's part of the friendship. Is like you got to understand these moments. You got to understand people. Because there's some people that will be malicious, and you understand that real quick and like, yo, don't fucking talk to me like that. But then you got those people that doing this shit, and it's kind of like, oh, you don't do that to nobody else, so I must be your boy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's like shit. So it's like, oh, you in the group.
I remember. Yeah, I remember we was all chilling, right? and some dude we not really cool with said something like I guess was trying to follow up what we were doing with the rest of the group, and everybody in the group just stopped and looked at him. And the guy was like, and he was like, "Nigga, who is you?
Yo, yeah,
Who
I
is you?
heard that.
Who is you to talk to somebody in our group the way we talk to somebody in our group?"
Word. Shit.
Still gotta say, Kofi Kingston's chest is weird.
Well, you know why that is, right?
Oh, this Big Show can't
Yeah.
get in.
Yeah. That's weird, bro. Yeah, your shit just deflate like that. Cause yo, he mentioned.
Have you seen the Big Show's hand?
Not up close, but like the camera adds 10 pounds. That shit look like it's 82 pounds.
My bad, no more guy that your team lost. That's fucked up.
You still live to fight another day. Yeah, but damn, 50-44, shit. Guy who fumbled locked in for the rest of the season, bro, will bounce back. Yeah, man, yo, you gotta fail sometime to learn how to win. That's part of life.
Absolutely.
If you never made mistakes, you doing something wrong.
You learn more from losing or making a mistake.
Yeah.
And if you make a mistake, if somebody pointed out that you made the mistake, because I've seen it nowadays where people point out a mistake you made, and it's like if you're calling them a retard.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no, I'm trying to give you a heads up that you mess up there. That way you don't do it again, or you can fix it before somebody higher than me catches it, and now you got a meeting.
Yeah. Yo, there was one time, like, I do a lot of paperwork now, and it's all numbers and shit. So I got to do, like, Chicago math, signing math to figure out problems if there's a mistake.
Right.
And every times I'll be telling them, like, yo, you put 2 at this instead of for 1 at this and 1 at that. You know, he's like, yeah, all right, my bad. Got you. So, next time he doesn't do it. The other is like, no, I didn't. And then he's like looking, and he goes, I swear to God, like he goes through a binder of everything that he did in his life. Look, see, I don't know. Nah, you know what happened? The moon walked in, and I had to do the mail, and and I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not looking for explanation. I'm just letting you know this is the reason why the numbers didn't match. That's all I'm saying. When you do it, just be careful. That's it. If you're gonna die, you would have did it already. Like, bro, what the fuck? And I showed him, like, look, I fuck up too. This is my mistake.
Right. My favorite thing is when you tell somebody, and no, but that's never happened to me before. That right there already tells me you've done it before.
Yeah.
That's like, was it growing up? And I used to tell people, say, if I'm asking you a question, it's because I already know the answer.
Most likely, yeah.
So if I'm asking, did you move this? It's because I already know you moved it.
I ain't move it, and there's only 2 motherfuckers here. Oh man, yo, Hutch.
Flashback, you got with the flashbacks, huh?
Yeah, yo, dude. I made a manager's contact list. So whenever I have to do like we're closing early or whatever, I just email one list and it goes out to everybody.
Right.
So I added someone to that list. The next time I go to use the list, it's gone. I'm like, I call them up. I say, yo, did you delete the list? Oh no, I didn't even accept it. I don't know. No, no, you gave me, and I said, hold up. I sent you the invite last week. Yada yada yada. I don't have the list no more. That was the last time I even. No, and then somebody else is making excuses, and I go, don't worry, I'll figure it out. I look in the deleted folder. The list is deleted, and it says you have until September 13th to revive the list. So I revived the list. I look at the list. That person was on it, but they had ownership rights to it instead of for just membership rights. So I'm sitting there going, why can't you just fucking say, oh, I don't know. I know I deleted some, but I don't know if I deleted that. Because now I know that you did it. and you just straight out either you lied to me or you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
It could be a combination of both.
It has to be a combination of both
You
because they're
lied to
not
me.
tech.
You lied to me because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, you're not tech savvy, but you don't know. And I'm sitting there now. I have to watch out what I do with you because you can't even tell me
In the infamous words of Chris Jericho,
you made
you
the list.
made the list.
Yep.
Nah, but dude, that's like I'm a parts managing purchasing agent, call it whatever the fuck you want for my company, but I run the department. Right?
Yeah.
My system is slow as fuck. Like my operating system that they use, and meanwhile, and my boy who was in the chat last Wednesday,
Yeah.
Long Island arm wrestling.
Yeah.
He will tell you, you'll be like, yo, this motherfucker be having 3 phones all going off at the same time. My desk phone, my personal phone, and the company phone. Like today, I was literally on all 3 phones at one point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my system is slow. So if y'all go to save a document in a specific part, and I don't let the thing stop spinning, it don't save it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm here on 3 phones, saving the document, and not realizing that I'm exiting it out of the save document screen before it finished saving. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that it happens a lot because I am trying to move fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And one of the guys who's one of our estimators is like, yo, I went to go see and there's nothing attached. I'm like, oh. And I'm like, yo, my bad. I said, I know I attached it. I must not fucking, saved it correctly. And he's like, and at the beginning, he might have thought that I was bullshitting him. But I showed him, like, one time he was sitting with me and I did it or whatever. And I was like, yeah, he saw me save it, right?
Yeah.
And saw me exit out. He walked back to his desk, went into the document, and it wasn't saved. Yeah, so he called me right up. And I'm like, yo, that's fucking stupid. The fact that even though you attached it and didn't wait for it to stop saving, it's not there.
Yeah, you need an updated.
Bro, it's not even like that. It's not even like you can update the system. It's the program that they use. Like, let's say, like somebody will use like Quickens or whatever.
Yeah.
And this is like a different program that's similar to it.
Yeah.
But a slower version.
Ah.
Shit. So it's not even like I can put more RAMs on my PC or like that won't help it. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally have to click and literally sit there and wait for that shit to finish saving. Meanwhile, I have 3 people on the call, and 3 people need 3 different things from me that I need 3 different screens to. But the shit won't let me go to another screen unless something is saved.
Yeah, you're working from behind now.
So I've told them, I'm like, yo, your system slows me down. Deadass,
Yeah.
I told your system slows me down.
Yeah. Shit. That's gotta be frustrating in itself.
Oh, dude. Bro, hella frustrating. Hella frustrating.
Shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you saw this dude pull his face off?
Well, he is called Psycho Clown.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that motherfucker's face.
Who Ready Player One?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who I was talking about.
Yep. I knew. I didn't even need to ask you. I just wanted the world to know. It's like we all know, but still, when the girl walks by, it's like we all know. But it's for when you go up to the pearly gates, there's a record of you saying that you beat. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't live your life questioning it. Like, no, I will. Just give me one opportunity. Shit.
Yeah, man. But the fact that I've told you 2 stories and you've heard them from Len tells you, people, I don't lie. I might not tell you the whole truth.
Word.
But I don't lie.
Word. Yo, and it's the exact fucking story too. You know how some people tell 2 different stories? It is the same exact story. It's like shit. That means something. Shit. But yeah, man. Yo, I was watching this was it I think it was TikTok. You know that white dude that goes around to companies and teaches you how to become a CEO or like how to make your employees better or something like that? You got the glasses?
Yeah.
He was talking about how one of his people texted him and said, "Hey, what you doing?" or something like that. And he's like, "I'm fine, whatever." And a couple weeks later, that person that texted him was like, "Yo, I was in a bad way." He goes, "Why didn't you reach out?" He goes, "I did." He goes, "What do you mean? You acted like it was a normal text message." He's like, "Yeah, but he's like, that's how and he he did studies like I think it was 8 minutes a day. If you talk to someone, it can change your outlook of the day."
Right.
And he goes, once he realized that that person tried to reach out to him and he didn't see the signs, that him and that person developed a code. Wherever you need to reach out to somebody, he's like, "Hey, you got 8 minutes?" And then it's like, "Stop what you're doing. We're gonna talk, and it don't matter what we talk about. I just know you need somebody to talk to."
Well, that's fire.
Yeah. And I saw that. I was like, it's crazy because there are times where you don't know, like you reach out, but you don't know how to say, "Yo, listen, I need someone to talk to."
Right.
But you feel like by you saying, "Hey," that the conversation is gonna start. You know what I'm saying? But imagine that. This might sound weird. That sound like white people stuff to have that code, but it's still something.
No, absolutely, it's still something.
As the white chicks come out trying to do something with the clowns.
Yeah, the guy who ripped his face off.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what, Mr. Lucky? Yeah, it's funny because normally when I go to my office, you know what I'm saying? I walk in, usually I go to almost everybody and say, "What's up and good morning."
Yeah.
I'm usually one of the first people there. You know what I'm saying? But like when I have to go to the other side to do something and other people there, I say, "Yo," when I give everybody, say good morning or "Hey, how you doing?" or whatever. Because you're right, a smile or a good morning can change somebody's day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, if I don't fuck with you, you ain't getting that.
Word.
And right now it's funny because there's 2 people in my office that I don't say hi to.
That bitch Brenda. Nah.
Well, put it like this. Last week or a couple of weeks ago, right? There was some equipment that was delivered. Now, mind you, the rule of thumb is that you don't send equipment to the office because we don't have room.
Yeah.
Okay? It has to go to either rigger's yard or to the job site or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So In the old office, we had a little bit more space, so I had a little bit more leeway. In the new office, I ain't got no space. I ain't got no leeway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I went to the person who ordered this. I'm like, yo, why did you order this and have it delivered here? Oh, well, so and so told me to have it delivered here, and I'm like, and I did the. They know. I literally said he knows that he's not supposed to bring that stuff here. Please do me a favor. The next time he tells you to order equipment, let me know, and I'll let you know if that can be brought here.
Yeah.
So, and I was using my I am fed up voice.
Yeah, which is not too hard to distinguish. Yeah.
Right. This fucking bitch went and told the guy who runs the service department that I yelled at her and that she is afraid.
What?
Right. So my boy, Long Island Wrestling, he got a call from the manager because he was away. He said, "Oh, you better tell Jose he better go apologize and this and that." And I'm like, I didn't, and I'm like, I didn't scream at her, I didn't yell at her. And as a matter of fact, there was two guys right there next to her that if I would have, they would have stopped me and been like, "Yo, you out of pocket."
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna go apologize to her. So I called him and I'm like, "Yo, what are you talking about?" And he's like, and then mind you, I didn't even go, "Yo, like, what are you talking about?" I'm like, "Yo, what are you talking about?"
Yeah.
I didn't even yell at the girl. I was using my fed up voice because I've told you and your son that we cannot bring equipment here because I have no space for it.
Yeah.
I go, now, I've told your son countless times to stop telling people that work for you to buy stuff and have it shipped to the office. I go, so I did not yell at her, but I am using I'm fed up with having to repeat myself voice.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Yo, really? That's what you did?" I'm like, "Yes." And I go, and A and B, and one of the guys that was there is the field supervisor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he also put it like this: if the guy that I called it's not in the office, he's the next person in charge of the service department. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, "Yo, I was talking to her in front of so and so. Had I been yelling at her in front of everybody when everybody was there, you think he would not have stood up and said, 'Jose, shut up and go into my office. I got to talk to you'?" So
Word.
I said, "So do me a favor." I said, I told her straight out. I said, don't tell her to ask me for help. I'm not helping her. I go, when your stuff comes in, I'll go and I'll put it by her desk and I'll give her the paperwork, but don't tell her to call me for help. So today she needed to do something. So the guy that sits next to her, she had him call me, and I'm like, "Yo, so what do you need?" He's like, I'm like, "No, tell her to ask so and so."
Because you don't want to scare her.
Yeah, I literally said, "I'm sorry, I can't help her. Tell her to speak to so and so in install. She works for install. Tell her to speak to somebody from install. I'm service."
Word.
And it's funny that afterwards that dude came back and he was like, "Yo, Jose, I've been here about 3-4 years and I have never not have seen you help somebody." And I said, "Yo, bro," she said that I scared her, that she was in fear of me. So if you are scared and you are in fear of me, don't ask me for help.
Yeah. Word. I mean, that's kind of productive, isn't it? Shit.
But and my boy was like, "Yo, I feel you." I'm like, "Yo, she fucked up. It's no longer my point now. It's on her." Don't ask me for help. I'm not helping you.
Yeah.
Don't bite. Don't. And it's funny because I tell people in that company, nobody issues more purchase orders than I do. I have.
Yeah.
I have. I have people that run their own division. I have owners. I have the owners of the company that come to me to ask me how to do stuff when it comes to purchase orders. All right. So I am not the one to fuck with when it comes to when you need something to be done.
Yeah.
So, but now I'm not. I don't help her. Hey Jose, send me an email, please.
Yeah, you definitely need all that shit now documented because bitch want to say some shit.
And if she like, I think she sent me after that. She sent me email, and she was like, "Oh, Jose, I'm like, I'm sorry. You need to speak to so and so."
Word. See, now my ass would have been like, directed your pizza to Daddy Green's Pizza because I ain't helping. My bad. I had to do it. It was low hanging. Those here, he ain't watched the movie. I got it.
Bro, even like, and it's funny because I want to come out my face and be like, "Fuck you, bitch! I ain't helping you," but I got to do it corporately. So I think my email was, I'm sorry I can't assist you. That is above my pay grade. Please go see so and so. Regards. People, it's funny. Goddamn, Lola advice in that ass.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I said it.
I mean, she's showing it. Shit.
I don't like that girl's face.
Jesse Jane.
Yeah.
Jesse. Yeah. I think it's the eyeliner,
schnoz?
whatever the fuck this shit is on top. That black shit.
You sure it's not the schnoz that she has?
I mean,
like
it could be.
Snuffleupagus over there.
No, because when she was in Toxic Attraction, she wasn't bad. Like, you know, like it wasn't that much. Like she wasn't putting that much shit on her face. I don't know what the shit on the eyelids are. What is? I don't know what that is, but there's too much of that.
All I know is the short girl that she had with her had a fatty.
Oh, Gigi Dolan. Wait, you talking about?
No, I'm not talking to the girl with the orange hair because I know Gigi got a fatty. I follow her on IG. I'm like, yo, goddamn.
Yeah, I don't know the two girls that are with her now.
Yeah, the other girl, the short girl that was with her in the ring when Stephanie, Rhea, and Tiffany came out and talk about a trio there. Woo!
Word.
Shit. But yeah, that short girl, they panned around and I'm like, oh shit, who is that? Fucking NXT got all the talent.
Mm-hmm.
In more ways than one, people.
You fucking feel me? Shit.
All I gotta say is Damian Priest, you lucky son of mama.
Word. You know what's funny is like Raquel is like 6 foot. And I'm not intimidated by that at all.
Is she only 6 foot?
I think she's like 6 foot 6'1".
I thought she might be taller.
Shit.
Oh, there goes your girl.
Mm-hmm. I got enough for the both of them. It'll be all right.
Hey, you are the tallest man in the room.
That's right. Shit. You know what's funny? I don't know. Have I ever told you so? I went out with this girl. She had to be about like 5'11", somewhere around there.
Okay.
Taller than me. We went out to that Harlem dinosaur BBQs or whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah.
And we're there now. You know how it works, where they either sit you with a group of people or you get your own table.
Right.
I was like, I'm not gonna sit here and wait 2 hours for a table. Fuck it, sit us with the group. So we're there with some white dudes, and I was not intimidated at all. Like that. Like I'm not the type of nigga that's gonna sit there and be like, oh, these guys are richer than. Nah, we in the same table. We the same niggas,
bro. One thing New York niggas is not. We're not easy intimidated.
Yeah. So I'm chilling with her. they joking, we joking. She leaves like, yo, we gonna get you laid. I'm like, all right. They leave right after she come back. She went to the bathroom. They leave right after she come back. A family comes and we're chilling with the family now, and it's like we're part of their fucking family. We leave and we're in the car, and she thought she lost her phone, and she starts panicking. And I'm like, yo, relax. I call her phone. It was right in, like it fell on the floor in the car.
Right.
It's like, no one's ever did that. I said, what? It's like, no one's ever calmed me down before. I was like, have you ever been in a conversation with a man?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I like that ass looked at her like, what do you mean a man? Like, do you not know how to solve a problem? So later that day, she hits me up. She's like, yo, not for nothing. You may be a short guy, but your aura gives that you're like 6'5". I did not feel like I was taller than you at all through the night. I was like, why would you? You're not taller than me.
Especially if we side by side horizontal.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't like I don't sit there and give that aura like I'm the little person here. Nah. I've always been a big nigga. I may not be a tall nigga, but I've always been a big motherfucker. And any one of y'all can get it. If I gotta jump to knock you out, I will, or I'll kick you in your knee. But height, my mama taught me.
I remember when I was in grade school. Little Hutch.
Yeah.
Little Hutch. 11, 12 or whatever. There was this one dude, Marino. Tallest motherfucker in the class. At 12, he must have been already like 6'1", 6'2".
Shit.
All right. He thought because of that height, nigga, I was maybe, I would say maybe like a 5'5" or something like when I was 12 or something. You know what I'm saying? And he thought that shit would like intimidate me. And I was like, I said, nigga, if I have to jump up and smack you, I will.
Word.
But he didn't believe me until one time he tested me, and I hit him. You ever play Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
Oh yeah.
Little Mac, when you do the star and he jumps up with the right cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hit him with one of those. And knocked him on his ass. And he was on his ass. He looked up and he was like, oh shit, this motherfucker actually jumped up and knocked me out.
Shit. The motherfucker, just because you tall don't mean you tough. Shit. You get fucked up quick.
Yo, now mind you, and it's tough. I tell people straight out, like especially when I was young, like after a fight, I would shed tears, and people's like, "Oh, why are you crying? Why are you crying?" And I'm like, yo, because I have a lot of anger in me that one of these days I'm going to kill somebody.
Yeah, no, I know exactly why you was tearing. You wasn't crying. I know exactly why you was tearing. I've been there. It's like what you did was not enough.
Yeah.
I know exactly what it was. Shit. Dude, there was one in elementary school. We're playing asses up, and the dude beamed me. So when it was his turn, I beamed the shit out of him, and I guess it was too hard for him. So he turned around and he wanted to fight me. So as soon as he got close, I grabbed him and I belly to belly suplex his ass onto the concrete. So bow, smash his ass. Motherfucker didn't want none after that. His father came up and said some shit, and I was like, listen, I'll fuck your kid up again. I didn't say those words because, this is elementary school. I didn't start cursing until 5th grade. But I told him, I was like, yo, if he wants to come up, I'll fight him again. Like, what? I'm not scared of your son. And he's like, no, you guys got to, make up or whatever the fuck shit was. But, like, niggas was just like, oh, shit, this motherfucker just slammed this tall nigga. I was like, yeah, y'all don't realize how easy it is to slam a tall, skinny motherfucker.
Right.
Like, there's no leverage there, y'all. Y'all got no... I'm a short, stocky dude. If I wanted to, you're flying. Why you think Taz was able to fucking throw Bam Bam Bigelow all over the fucking place?
Oof, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't realize. They see a fucking bodybuilder and they think that that they're gonna beat somebody's ass.
Oh,
That was
that popcorn muscle?
oh shit. You want to talk about muscle? Raquel just picked up the iguana and threw his ass into the apron.
You're above me. You're fast. Your thing is going faster than me, but yeah.
Shit, I mean, she could do that to me. What's up? When do we train for that?
Oh my god, yo, cameraman, how did you fuck up that angle?
Word. You saw Roxanne bend over and
the way Raquel was situated, you're supposed to back up a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
To get the full shot in the screen.
Word. Motherfucker.
You failed your mission.
Yeah, yo, and dude, what would make me like even angrier was because I was so small compared to everybody else, like height wise.
Right.
And I was always the youngest one everywhere. What made me even angrier was that people would tell me that I would get hurt from people.
Right.
Like my next door neighbor, he wanted to, like, he had anger issues also, but I wasn't afraid of nobody, so he wanted to fight come through. And my mom's friend would be like, yo, he's gonna kick your ass and blah blah blah. And I look at her like, you do know you're gonna get this nigga killed. Because the only thing that's gonna go through my mind is now I have to prove to you that he's not gonna kick my ass. And how am I gonna do that? By hurting this nigga. And I might not stop until he ain't breathing no more. And he's supposed to be my friend, but you just got my friend killed because you want to open up your fucking mouth.
Right. Yo, like what was it? I told somebody, I think one time I got into I was 12 back in grade school, whatever, and I got into a fight with a guy that I consider a friend. You know what I'm saying? And afterwards, after everybody was held us back, whatever, like you just saw the tears coming down my eyes, and everybody's like, "Yo, why are you crying?" Yo, but I did not say a word. I was just looking straight through this kid.
Yeah.
And there was some other dude that said, "Yo, he's not crying because he's scared." I'm like, "Yo," they're like, "Yo, make." The dude was like, "You might want to put some distance between Jose and that kid, because Jose looks like he's about to kill him." And people were trying to talk to me, and I was like, "Yo, I would not stop looking at." Like I was staring, like I wasn't even blinking, like I was just looking at him until somebody was like, "Yo, you got to calm down, Jose." Like one of the girls came over to me and was like, "Yo, Jose, you got to calm down, Jose. Calm down."
Yeah.
And I was just staring at him, staring. And someone's like, "Yo, you guys don't understand." And I think the girl was like, "Yo, you don't understand. I've seen that look before." I go, "That's the look of somebody that is ready to kill somebody."
Yeah.
She was like, "Yo, don't fuck with Jose. Don't piss him off." And I tell people, I say, "Yo, you see me and you've known me for a couple of years. I love to laugh. I love to joke around and all that shit. You've heard the story of me turning from happy-go-lucky to psycho like that. I know Les told you the stories, but you've never seen it." And I tell people, say, "Yo, you don't want to see that, bro." I tell people straight out, I'm scared of that motherfucker.
Yeah, and when you know, like when you've been there too in those situations, like like motherfuckers just don't say shit to say shit. It's like I was telling shows, like, there's times where you feel like you gotta change who you are because of this, that, and the third. And he's like, well, it was like, but I don't want to be that person I feel like I gotta change into. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that person.
Right.
That person ain't me. Because if I change into that person, everyone's getting it now. Like you see the repercussions of your actions before you even do it. you know what I'm saying? So I know. Like if there's ever a time we're out there and you ain't laughing no more, it's like, what happened? It's like, what happened here? You know what I'm saying? Because that's usually how it always is. Once somebody stops, it's like, oh, wait a minute. Why is this guy serious? Like, who do we have to fuck up now? Because that's the question. Who do we have to fuck up now? Fucked up all day. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you know, when I turn quiet, that's when you gotta be, you know, worried." And I see a lot of people say that, and then they're quiet, and I'm like, "Yo, your aura does not worry me."
Yeah.
I go, but I remember that one time Les saw me that y'all just sat there. Dude, I forgot where we was at. I just sat there, and I just put my hands together, and I like leaned forward and shit like that, and I was just looking out, and Les was like, "Yo, Holt, you good?" And I wasn't even replying to him. And I was like, I think that's the first time Les was like, "Yo, dude, your whole aura was just dark." And I'm like, "Yeah, nigga, I was thinking about fucking if it's worth doing 25 of the life."
Word.
He
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah, you look, yeah, so your aura looked like that shit." Like he was wanting to know what, you know, if it was okay to do 25 of the life. I tell people, shut up. People's lucky that sometimes I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause you know what else it is, Hodge? Like people don't realize, like, you know how people like, oh, I black out and this says like, nah. Sometimes we sit there and we legitimately think about our actions and say, you know what? I think I need to punch him in the face. There's no blacking out. As I made the decision, I'm going to hurt you. This decision was made. Because there'll be times that like, all right, this nigga's pissing me off. If he touches me, I'm going to hit him, and I'm gonna keep hitting him. And whoever wants to pull me off, I'm gonna hit him too. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like I make the decision already, so now there's no hesitation.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Because people, that's what's like. Oh, you just like, nah, bro. I know. He's sitting there contemplating. Fuck it. It's time to fuck up my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Fuck it. It might be a good idea to fuck up my life for this guy. This might be the time. You know? I hear you. Shit. I had those thoughts too.
Oof.
Yeah. Shit. When we start training for that, you about to see what I'm talking about.
Oh yes, I am ready for that. Yes, that's how I want you to pin me to.
Yep. Shit.
Good Lord.
Yeah. It's the all that makeup makes her look old. You know what I'm talking about? With
They showed her again, and it's like, so the iguana takes out the little demon.
Yeah. You saw when the demon popped up out of the ring, under the ring?
Yeah, Hornswoggle's underneath.
I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Hold on, wait, we gotta go see what Raquel and Roxanne are doing. You saw that?
No, I saw the replay from the other angle.
Oh no, yeah, Raquel got Roxanne on her shoulder. We gotta go, investigate that. See if Roxanne's okay.
Nah, dude, it's the snot. She got a fucking, my man, fucking. Hey, Bert. Yeah. She looked like got big ass nose. She got a big ass nose.
Yeah, she do. But I mean, how many times do you get a chance to say I fucked the NXT champion? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
that's the way I look at it. Not for nothing, not to change the subject, but when Snooki went to WrestleMania, I was like, you know what? She's fuckable now.
I mean, yeah, she lost like 50 pounds.
Yeah, well, I was like, just to say I fucked somebody that wrestled at WrestleMania, I'll do it. Yeah. But shit. What the fuck? Oh, I thought this was a tag team match. They're about to show you some shit. Yo, this is the problem with wrestling nowadays. Dragon Lee's in the next match, and I could have swore 2 Dragon Lees just wrestled in the fucking in the midget match. Yeah,
That's the one thing I really don't really like about like AAA. Is like a lot of their costumes are very similar.
Yeah, they are a little too similar.
Like you can't decide who's who. Oh man, Dr. Wagner looked dumb white. Let's see some of these comments here. Oh, Joseph, man, that's one of the old school. That's one of the songs I play when I go to the gym to lift weights. You protect your neck, damn right it goes hard. Gabe Stevenson. I don't know who that is, Joseph. I might have to look him up.
My bad.
Let's see here.
Shit, but you know what I hate, Hutch? Earlier in the show, I was looking up a phone that because we was talking about the iPhone and the Android shit, right?
What happened?
We was talking about iPhone and Android, and Tyson was telling me that he had Android. So I looked up the phone he got. Now all over fucking Instagram is that phone.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
damn,
am a Droid guy. I hate iPhones. I always have, always will.
I mean, right now every iPhone is the same. Like this new one they
I
just
laugh
did.
because a lot of the features you guys get new for every new phone, Samsung's already had.
Yeah.
So I remember when somebody said, "Oh, I finally I got this feature," and I'm like, "I've had that on my last 2 phones."
Yeah, like the whole
Video
the
calling?
picture in picture shit.
Yeah.
I had that on my Samsung Galaxy S3. That was when I was like fucking 18 years old. You know, like 20 something years old.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I get it. For me right now, it's ease of like it works with my watch and the AirPod, you know, the iPad and all that.
I have Android. I have there's a Samsung watch for it. There's iPods and all that shit.
Yeah.
My whole thing is like I've told people, everybody that I know that has an iPhone and does the Apple Pay has gotten their shit hacked.
Really, I haven't had mine yet.
Well, I'll say a little prayer for you. Make sure that don't happen.
Appreciate it.
Because I had a coworker, and she got an iPhone. She put Apple Pay on her shit. Her Apple Pay got hacked 3 different times.
Wait, does she use the like the Apple card or her regular credit card?
I think the Apple card or whatever.
Because I know your regular credit card, it's supposed to make a disposable strip. So like that way, if they do get that information, that it's not the real information that your card gets. Because I know at one of the stores I go to, I hit the Apple Pay,
Yeah.
and it says the last 4 digits of a random card that of a card that I don't have that paid for it, but it gets charged to my account. So it's like it's not using the same number that I'm using. Like it generates.
Yeah, I heard that, but no, this is like her Apple Pay account.
Okay, yeah. So it could be that the money that's on her Apple Pay could be getting hacked. I mean, once somebody gets your fucking iTunes account, I don't use that. Like the only time I've ever used that when people transfer me money through Apple Pay.
Right. Like I just everybody I know that's had an iPhone has had issues with their iPhone.
Yeah.
Bro, I went from a BlackBerry to an HTC, and I loved HTCs, which was Droid. That was Android, but the HTCs made awesome fucking phones.
Yeah, yeah. My brother had the HTC One.
Yeah, I got the 8, the 9, and the 10, and then they stopped making phones. And then
Yeah.
that's when I switched to Galaxies. And right now I've had the Galaxy 22. I got the Galaxy 23 right now. And I told people, it's like, yo, the Galaxy 24 and the 25 are not really big upgrades from the 23.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna wait for another one to come out.
Yeah.
When the 26 comes out in February, I'm probably gonna cop me a 26.
No, I should. With me, I used to get the iPhone every year because it would be one of those like you finance it, so you just trade the old one and you get the new one. But then I was like, yo, I'm paying like fucking $50 extra a month on my credit card, like on my phone bill. I just started by paying them, like buying them off with my credit card and just paying my credit card off in like 2-3 months.
Yeah.
Because like to me, I feel like that's cheaper. But then I'm like, well, shit, I paid this shit off, and then like the next one ain't a big great. So I have the 15 right now, the 17. So I was like, all right, I'm thinking about getting the 17 and shit, and I'm like, there's not really much of a difference. Like the body design, all this bullshit, the technical shit is a little different, but in actuality, there's not much of a difference in terms of the phone is the same shit. It's the same dimensions. They just added a different camera. Like a lot of the shit they added, I'm not really using. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yo, if I was gonna go to like Android, I would go to a flip phone, like one of those, like, you know, the phones that fold, the foldable shits, just because it's different. At this point, like if I'm gonna change, I want something completely different. You know what I'm saying?
One of my coworkers has that shit, and like when she opens it up, I'm like, yo, it's like almost having like a mini tablet.
That's part of the attraction for me, because you know, you watch YouTube and then you get this big ass screen. It's like, yeah, I got a TV in my pocket. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny because in my group they've always joke about my Androids because, you know, I buy like thick cases for them. They're like, nah, dude, the phone itself is heavy. And I'm like, yeah, well, the phone is made with Gorilla Glass, so it's going to be a little bit heavier. That's why that's why my screen don't crack. It wasn't until the last 2 generations of the iPhones that you guys started using Gorilla Glass. I remember the iPhones were mad flimsy. That's why I never really liked them.
Yeah, it's they use different words, but it's pretty much Gorilla Glass. It's the same shit.
Bro, I told somebody who's an avid iPhone who used to, as a matter of fact, our friend Krills.
Yeah.
You know, he at one point was obsessed with iPhones, and I'm like, yo, dude, your iPhone has components in your phone that come from Samsung. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Look it up. He looked it up. He was like, oh, shit.
The screen.
The screen and some other components, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
and I'm like, I said, think about that. Your phone that you would rave about needs to come to my phone to get parts.
Yeah. It's the same thing like with TVs. The Samsung screen is in a lot of TVs. They just use a different like processor to develop the picture, but it's the screen that is the same.
That's it.
But no, yeah, I know. See, for me, what turned me off to Android, now this is years ago in my Galaxy S3, was that I had to have 4 batteries on me because them shits wouldn't last more than 3 hours. And then, you know, the software fucked up, and I'm like, yo, I just want something that works. And at the time, the phones that were coming out were pretty much Android this, Android that, and it's like you could do this and this and that and go into this, and I'm like, yo, this is too complicated. And then I bought the 5S from the iPhone because it was the biggest iPhone they made. Yeah, 2 millimeters taller than the regular shit.
Right.
And it was gold. And I was like, this phone is completely different than any other fucking phone I've seen. That's why I bought it. And then I bought the next one that was gold. And then the next one was black because the gold turned pink for some reason. And I hated that black phone, bro. I hated it. And then I bought the first blue phone that iPhone came out with. And then I bought, this is the 12 and this is the 15. And I said, I'm only buying blue iPhones. And then they came out with the orange iPhone, and I'm like, well, hold up, I might have to change my stance on blue phones. But you know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I hear you.
It got to the point where it's like I'm only buying it because of the color. I didn't buy the 13, 14, or the 15 because it didn't come out in blue.
The Samsung phone I have now is in blue.
See, the one I had was also in blue. My first phone was blue. My the only other phone I had that was in blue was my PDA, and I loved that fucking phone because it was a computer. It was a 4-inch laptop that you push the screen up and you have the keyboard. It was a 4-inch laptop with a stylus, and I love that fucking phone. You do anything like if we had phones like that again, it was like, yo, it's because remember when Windows tried to make a phone and they fucked up everything, and then they called it Windows 8.
The Google's main phone, the Pixel.
Yeah,
it's not a good phone.
My brother has it, but it's like the 6 or something. But yeah, I hear you. There's a lot of issues he has, like his music player. For some reason, he had to download a third-party music player because he didn't have one or some shit like that. I don't know, but I love the fact that I can open up this fucking phone, hit start, go to Microsoft Word, write a document, email it to myself, print the shit out, and it was like I was on my computer. If they made another phone that was like, yo, this is a laptop, it's just in the size of in the phone,
right?
I would make that. I would be like, you know what? Like if HP turned around and said, yo, we made a phone, I'll buy it. Yeah, I can hook up a little mouse to the motherfucker and just do everything I need to on that. I'll buy it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, see, the thing I like about my phone, I got the Galaxy 23s Ultra. So it has that,
Okay.
it has the pen at the bottom. So
yeah. I mean, that's dope too, the stylus. Don't get me wrong. I love the stylus on that PDA. Is that the smart stylus where you can click it or something?
Yeah. Well, no, that's with the new phone now.
Okay.
Like the one that's out now, the Galaxy 25. Like you can use the phone, use the stylus, circle something that you want on it, and tap on it, and they'll take you to the website where you can buy it.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I know Google the on the PC is starting to do something similar to that.
Yeah.
You know, where it just Google search the picture for you, like it won't. But yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the features that you guys come out with, Apple does it later, and then people are like, well, but Apple does it better. I mean, they did it 6 years after it was invented. You know what I'm saying? Like you better fucking be better than the shit that came out before you. How are you gonna make something worse?
Like I remember somebody said something about the iPhone's camera, and I'm like, yo, and then I showed them my camera on my Galaxy and how I could zoom to the fucking moon, and they were like, I go, yeah, your phone can't do that, can it?
Yeah, the iPhone doesn't take pictures of the moon. And now they're like, oh, we got 200 optical zoom, and I'm like, unless I'm a pervert, I don't need 200 millimeter zoom.
I mean, unless you're like in a sporting event and you're all the way in the fucking nosebleed.
I hear you, but you ever been to the football game? It's freezing out there. And you know me with the cold. If it's freezing for me, I ain't pulling on my phone. I'm like, shit, I'm in the neighbor's window across the hall. Like, oh, she's a porn star. Look at that. He's filming a film for OnlyFans, and I got a 200 optical zoom. That's why I got the iPhone.
I mean, that phone would have been great when me and Led lived together at 148th Street.
Word.
He didn't tell you the story?
Nah. If he did, I'm not remembering.
I had an apartment on 148th Street, right? And I needed a roommate, so I had Led come on board. And there was this one girl across the street from us in another building that every weekend was almost putting on a show for us.
Mm.
Like there was times that she was getting banged out with her window open, and we're like,
"Oh no, I didn't hear this."
Oh yeah, ask him on Monday. I was like, yo, Hoach said that on 148th Street there was a porn star that lived across the street, and watch his whole demeanor change. He's like, oh yeah, that bitch. Dude, she would leave her window open like she's getting dick down.
And maybe she was one of those that like when people watch.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that the fact that there's OnlyFans now, I'm pretty sure. I mean, that was about 20 years ago now. I don't know. Maybe she's a MILF on OF right now. Who knows?
Possibly.
All I know is that if OF would have been around there, I guarantee you she would have been on.
Word. Or she probably found that one dude that, you know, this is what I've been dreaming of. Shit. I was telling Lay, I was like, yo, don't get it twisted, man. If we ever get to a status where I can fuck a few porn stars, you best believe I'm fucking.
Absolutely.
Because we was talking about you know, people that just think they see you and somebody together, they think you fucking. And I was telling them how, you know, the hot wings guy.
Yeah.
He was going out with one of the porn stars.
Melissa Stratton.
Was it her? I thought it was Gianna Dar.
Nah, her name was Melissa Stratton.
All right, well, yeah. So, and he took it to the Super Bowl, and then they broke up afterwards because it made the news.
Right. Here's why.
Yeah.
They made it official. Right when they went to the Super Bowl, like he knew what she did.
Yeah.
And then Adam 22 sent out a tweet to him saying, "Hey, yo, good luck, congratulations with Melissa. You know, her pussy's hot fire." Like, how do you tweet something like that to another grown ass man?
Right? And you know, not for nothing, I'd have been like, yeah, I know she made your right arm thicker, didn't she?
Right. And the thing is, like, Adam 22 does not have how do I say? He doesn't have a. I think it's a cuck.
Yeah.
Let's not even fucking say anything different. He's a cuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's the thing though. Nowadays, everybody want to cock block. They want to talk shit about something. It's like, yo, you mad because he getting pussy from a porn star?
To him, he was like congratulating it, but it was like, yo, my man,
we know that shade.
You literally just said that you just fucked her and her pussy's hot fire.
Yeah, I know what that means. We know what that means. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not nothing. We're not naive. You know what I'm saying? That's one of those backhanded compliments. But he broke up with her because of that?
Yeah.
But he was like, I don't want this smoke of people saying shit to me like that.
Basically.
Nah, man. If I'm gonna make it official with you, then we gonna have this smoke. You know what you signed up for,
right? And that's why I'm like, yo, dude. It's one thing if you're gonna be just fucking a porn star.
Yeah.
All right, but if you're gonna make this girl your girlfriend, like, you know what you're signing up for. Like, I remember one time, and you can find this because I still come across it on fucking on IG and on YouTube. Riley Reid, when she was like, yeah, you know, I had a boyfriend, and one time after he knew I was gonna have that, she thinks she was doing like a bukkake scene.
Yeah.
For those who know who the bukkake scene is, that's when you have multiple guys come on the girl's face.
Yeah.
So she came back and he was like, yo, he wouldn't even look me in the eye or kiss me. Like, bitch, you had like 20 guys come on your face and you want me to kiss you?
Yeah, like you gonna have to give him a second.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, yo, you know what you signed up for.
Yeah.
You made this explode, because at that time her name was like huge out there.
Yeah. See now, I think if you're gonna be that type of person, you gotta have some kind of rules. Like, yo, listen, I don't mind you doing this, But after this shit, I'm gonna need this and this just to be comfortable doing stuff with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like, how does it feel like nigga just came in your mouth? You want me to kiss you? At least wash your motherfucking mouth out first. You know what I'm saying? Like something.
Well, but look, and this is because I know I actually worked with somebody that was in that industry. Believe it or not.
Okay. Okay.
If you remember the show on on channel 35, Midnight Blue.
It sounds familiar.
Fat Jewish guy called Al Goldstein.
His name sounds familiar.
If you look him up, he used to do a show called Midnight Blue or something like that, right? And one of his best friends, well, unfortunately, was Ron Jeremy.
Okay, I know Ron Jeremy.
Right. So after he got divorced from like his third wife, like he lost a lot of his money. And at that time, I was working at a cigar store called JR Cigars. And the guy who owned JR Cigars was an old Jewish guy called Lou Rothman. And they grew up together. So Lou gave Al a job. Now, this is after Al had his gastric bypass, so he had lost a lot of weight. So this is a man who had like 30 years interviewing porn stars. He told me, yo, let me tell you something about the porn stars. I go, they're literally cleaner than some girls that you meet at bars.
Oh no, yeah, I heard some shit like that. Cause they're constantly getting tested and all that other stuff because you don't want none of that shit. You can't.
Of course. So now I'm pretty sure that before she left the studio, like most studios have bathrooms and showers and stuff like that for the girls can get cleaned up. You know?
Yeah.
And then if they're not shooting in the studio, they rent out a lot of places that have showers and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, it doesn't matter how many times you tell me you washed your face. I have a visual about 20 guys busting their nut on your face.
Yeah.
And then you want to come home and you want me to kiss you. And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yo, but at the same time, I'm dating you. I know this is what you do as a job.
Yeah.
So, it's like you can't have it both ways. Now, let me tell you something. If let's say I'm banging out an old F model and I'm the only guy that she's banging out, that's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or maybe a porn star that only does lesbian scenes. That's different.
Yeah.
But if you out there taking hella different dick, don't be surprised if somebody don't want to kiss you or hug you after they know you just took hella dick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the dude from Howland broke up with him because he didn't want all that smoke. And I'm like, yo, dude, you took her to a Super Bowl party.
Yeah. What did you think?
I'm like the Super Bowl is one of the most seen events on the planet.
Yeah, for that
not
you
in
could
the
have
US,
taken to
not in the US, in the planet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like motherfuckers show up. Oh, I might watch the Super Bowl. No, niggas around the world literally have parties.
Yeah, even if you don't watch football, you're watching the Super Bowl.
Right. Even if you'll host a party because that's how people get together.
Yep.
So you take her to a Super Bowl and everybody starts saying, yo, was that so-and-so with so-and-so? Because let's cut the crap. There's a lot of single men in a lot of single men in the US and around the world.
Yep.
And bro, like I tell people, porn is made for men. Which is why the women in porn make more money than the men. This is the only industry where the women make more money than the men. Yeah. Why? Because it's being sold to men. And men don't want to see, correction, that the majority of men don't want to see another man. They want to see some tits and ass and some pussy.
Yeah, they're not looking up the video for the guy.
They're not going, hey, let me see who Ron Jeremy's banging this time around.
Yeah. After this, I got you sorry, but yeah, that's true. We know the names of the girls.
Right.
We don't know them niggas that you work with.
Nah. As a matter of fact, I'm like, nah, yo, where are the POV videos? Where are the POV videos?
Yeah, I don't even know what the nigga looked like.
I don't even want to know what he looked like.
Word. I don't give a fuck.
You know, and it's funny because when I was younger, I was like, yo, let me see videos. Like, if I want to see porn now, I go for like lesbian scenes or solo scenes. I'm like, I don't need to see another man's dick.
You don't like them like 4 foot long ones that shoot the 20 pounds of comers? Remember?
No, because once you find out that all that shit is like motherfuckers are literally injecting Viagra into their dicks to even last an hour, you're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah. If you, this is another thing I learned from Algosi and other porn stars that, that you've had like the guys who do porn who are like retired, like the majority of them, their dick don't work.
I can imagine. Well,
and somebody goes, oh, that's because all the fucking they did. I'm like, no. A lot of the guys who retire from porn will tell you that they had to take so much like Viagra and shit like that and shit to keep their dick hards or use contraptions to keep their dick hards. Then now that they're not doing porn, they can't keep their dick hards.
Yeah, because you don't get paid if you can't shoot the scene.
Right.
I've seen fuck, I forgot her name, but she was also another famous one back in the day. She had an HBO special where she would do TV show, like, episodes and shit. Blonde chick, with little ditzy. She was talking about it one time. She's like, she felt sorry for some of the men she worked with. It's like, they're lasting maybe 10, 15 minutes and they're busting, and the director's screaming at them like they just fucking did something wrong. It's like, that's the only, that's about average time they're supposed to last, but you want them to last 3 hours.
Right.
And then they get paid $50 and they go home.
Right. And then if they actually want to make money in porn, they gotta fuck other dudes. No, thank you. Yo, it's funny, growing up, I was like, I want to be a male porn star. I mean, like, when I was growing up, it was different. Now, in the age of, like reality kings or like guys who, the companies that made their own porn site.
Yeah,
it's different. But back in the days when you had to go to, to the companies, like, yo, if you wanted to be in the video banging Jameson, you had to go do another video that you was banging some dude.
Yeah.
And once I found out, I was Jameson. Like, yeah. Then once I found out, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to be a male porn star.
Word.
I just need to run into a female porn star and bang her out. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the plan now. Plan B works better. Yeah. Shit. Yo, I was I know I was at work. This is years ago, but there was a World Star Hip Hop video where a bunch of dudes went up to Brian Pumper. You remember him?
Brian Pumper.
He was the brolic black guy as a porn star.
Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 dudes went up to him and tried to like heckle him because he's waiting for the bus, and he decked one of them because he actually is a
big dude,
he's a tough dude. And I'm sitting there going, what kind of man goes up to another man and goes, oh look, you taking the bus, I used to jerk off to you? What? Like, in my head, I was like, you should have just walked past the nigga like you don't know him.
Yeah.
Like that. Like, you may have been into the girl, but you gay now.
Yeah.
Like, you a fan of this nigga. you want to see what it tastes like, don't you?
Yeah, my man, until you said his name, I didn't even know who his name was. I know the meme.
Yeah.
Not to do his name.
Oh no, not that meme where the dude has like the 25-inch. Shit. It's because he was on a few chicks. Like, you ever heard of Jasmine Bryan?
Jasmine Bryan.
Jasmine Byrne. Sorry.
Jasmine Byrne. Yeah, the name sounds familiar.
Yeah, the Mexican chick.
Yeah.
Oh man, when I was growing up, that was my girl, son. And he had the pleasure of doing business with her a couple times. Fucking mother. I didn't know his name until I saw the video, and I was like, oh, that's the nigga name. Then I remembered it because I was like, if I see him, like, motherfucker, you fuck my girl. But yeah, that's. I'm like, yo, make that make sense. You a gangster and you gonna fuck up a male porn star because you used to jerk off to him. Like, okay, all right. We in the world. We in a. That's when you realize some people.
That is a weird way to give somebody a compliment.
Yeah.
Or try to start beef with some dude because he's not taking the butt. Like, look, people. Go to OF. All right, and see what numbers some of these girls are pulling.
Yo.
Okay, and the top earner that is male is not even sniffing a quarter of that.
Yeah, and he's over here fucking showing his shit off to other men. Because ain't no women paying for OnlyFans. How many women you know paying for OnlyFans? How many women you know need to pay money to go see a 12-inch thingling? They got about 25 of them waiting to fuck her.
And then DMs, yeah.
Shit. Bitch be like, oh, I need to see this nigga's dick. And then it's like she get a picture of some other nigga's dick. And that shit's like fucking, here you go.
What is it? What's her name? Sophie Rain. Right?
Yeah.
Apparently she's a virgin. And she doesn't even like show off her everything.
Yeah.
And she made more money than some NBA players. Like she made like 30, 40 million in like the last year.
Jesus.
And according to the, like, because I read this in the article, like she doesn't even get naked. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, that I don't understand.
Like, dude, if she's not getting naked, then you're basically paying for a little higher quality than IG.
Yeah, which is called Twitter.
Well, yeah, that too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but hey, man, I ain't mad at him making money. You know, this leads on to a good conversation here. We was talking about this one girl. She's young. She's in her 20s. She was saying how men are intimidated by girls that make more money than them. And I said, no, boys are intimidated by women who make more money than them.
Correct.
Because when I was growing up, there wasn't a problem. It actually was like, yo, this girl makes her own money. And, you know, it wasn't like we was looking for that, but it was like, it was a bonus. She's like, what? I said, imagine this. You have somebody that don't want or need nothing from you, but enjoys your time and loves you for who you are. Now that means that when I spend my hard-earned money on something for you, you're going to cherish it because you know that came from me. And like, this is, yo, I thought about you. Here goes something for you. And you be like, yo, this is wonderful. Like you did this. Like, you're not expecting it. You're not demanding it. This isn't the rules of the engagement. This is straight out, I love you. Here goes something that made me think of you. I wanted you to have it.
Right.
Nowadays, that's part of the rules to go out with. And that's why it's like you're never going to find that because love and relationships are not built on money. I know people want to talk about that, but they're not built on money. Like, you ever watch, or you know, back in the day, it was like, yo, they didn't have much, but they loved each other.
Of course.
You know, that whole only women and men, women and babies are loved unconditionally. I think that's bullshit, because if you really find the love of your life, the woman who's supposed to be your wife, and you have a family, she's loving you unconditionally.
It's
Because
not,
if you're
it's not a lie. It came from Chris Rock, and what he's saying is the majority of men are loved with conditions.
oh no, yeah, I get that. But I'm saying
Right?
when you find a real woman and you like, let's say you're down on your luck, and she's holding you down, that's unconditional.
Right.
Yeah.
But what he's saying, that's
Yeah.
a rarity.
Oh yeah. Because nowadays everything is, these women are demanding so much shit for
My man,
the game got twisted.
here's the thing. I've literally seen women go, "Oh, my money's my money, but his money is my money."
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. And here's the other thing. Oh, I don't date any man who wants to go 50-50. Okay, so instead of us building something, you want me to spend all my money.
Yeah. Who's the one that goes out with the wrecking ball chick? Chelsea Clinton, Travis Kelsey?
Yeah.
Remember he was going out with that black chick? Do I look like somebody to go 50-50?
Yeah.
And then he found someone that made more money than him, and now they about to get married?
And she goes 50-50.
Yeah, ain't that some shit? But the thing is, there's some dudes that are willing to put up with that because they don't want to be alone, or they think this is the best they got, or they need to do, you know what I'm saying?
It's sad because I remember the other day I was walking by somebody. I was at the bar, and I literally heard a chick say, I hate men when they said that, what do you bring to the table? I am the table. And I looked over, and I went like, "Go, you look like a broke table." And it's funny because that's what went through my head. But outwardly, I just shrugged and I just kept it moving.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I wish you would have seen it and said something, because I would have been like, "No, bitch, it's not about you being the table."
Because,
you know what that means? Like, what do you bring to the table? It's like, I'm sacrificing everything for you, and what are you sacrificing for me?
yeah. And also it's like, let's do it in the literal sense. If we're all here chipping in so we can all eat, what are you bringing to the table? If you're the table, then you are no consequence to this scenario, because we put all of our stuff on the table and we eat off the table. So you don't matter. So you're not nothing that we're looking for. You're a whore, because at the end of the day, if you're either gonna fuck us or you're gonna be with us. There's no in between there, right?
But it's going to be only for the money.
Yeah, no, but you know what I'm saying. So it's like, I know, like as a man, like we're either gonna fuck you or be with you, right?
Well, no, but what I'm saying is, like, when women say shit like that,
yeah,
you are a high class hooker or whatever, or you are a hooker because basically you only want to be with me if I can give you everything, but you're not going to give me anything.
Yeah, but then it's still like, yeah, but we eat off the table. We eat off of you. You're just a toy now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that analogy makes no sense to me. And also, you don't need to bring much to a table for it to be appreciated.
Bro,
right?
I remember one time I had this this one girl that I wanted to date or whatever, and she had that mentality like, oh well, fuck, I don't need to bring anything to the table. I am the table.
Yeah.
And so I asked her, I said, okay, can you cook? No. All right. Can you sew? No. Okay. Can you wash? No. Can you do laundry? Oh, I dropped my laundry off. Okay, check. You can't do laundry either. Can you clean an apartment? Oh, no, I don't do no cleaning. I go, well, I can do all that myself.
Yeah, what is the point of you?
The only reason I would need you is to be a cubicle for me to bust a nut in.
Yeah.
So you are an empty vessel. That's what you are.
Yeah.
And I go, and then you expect me to spend money on you. I go, sweetheart, I can go fucking go buy a thing of 2 socks and use that shit and come in it.
Yeah.
I don't need you to bust a nut.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's a lot of things that women nowadays don't. It's like, yo, the relationships back in the day worked out because the man did go to work and the wife stayed home, but the wife stayed home and cooked and cleaned and took care of the kids.
Yeah.
Now, granted, nowadays you need you need 2 grown adults to be able to afford some places to live.
Yeah. And that's without kids.
Huh?
And that's without kids.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But instead of pulling our resources together and be like, look, let's put everything 50-50. That way we can save money. That way we can go on trips. No, you want me to pay for everything. And then you get mad when I don't have money to take you out or take you on vacation. And then you start scheming on how to go out on vacation with a scammer who, has all this money, but is only interested in one thing, fucking you.
Yeah.
Not interested in building a relationship with you.
Yeah. But then again, those women are not ready for a relationship anyway.
Right. In the technical sense. But if you talk to them, oh no, I gave them everything. No, you didn't.
Your body is not everything.
You gave me pussy.
Yeah.
Guess what? I can go to countries that fucking, prostitution is legal and I can get pussy.
Vegas.
Fucking, I
Yeah.
mean, I know it's no longer allowed because it got shut down. But fucking, was it Backpages?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna pay your bills just to get the chance to fuck you, I might as well just save a couple of $1,000s and give a hoe a couple of hundreds and fuck her. It's the
Right,
same thing. It's the same thing at this point.
Right? Yeah. Because that's kind of the way I see it. It's like, all right, hold on, wait. I'm paying your bills, and this is a business transaction. Now I gotta treat you like a business. I need more than just pussy if you're gonna take this from me. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I'm a grown ass man. I'm not gonna pay for my apartment and pay all my bills and then also pay for your shit. No,
Yeah.
You a grown ass bitch.
Yeah.
You pay for your shit.
Word. Yeah. That's the truth right there. It's like, I know shit. Oh man, this chick told me, she's like, I need an allowance. I need this. I need that. And I sat there. I looked at her. I
You
said,
get an allowance. What are you, a fucking child?
yo, I looked at her and I said, you work. I know you work. You work with me. The fuck you need an allowance for? Oh, because I got to do this. Like, so how do you live your life without a nigga? You dirty or something? Like, what the fuck? Like, you obviously got your hair done and your nails done without a nigga. What the fuck you need a nigga to give you allowance for? Like, you tell me some shit like that. Like, bitch, you not my daughter. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I need an allowance. Get the fuck out.
I remember one time this chick asked me, she's like, yo, can I get $500? I said, no, I'm not your father. And she's looking like, what? I said, $500? What? Nah, I'm good. No, the fuck you think you are? Shit, ask me $500. Like, shit.
You
bitch.
want $500? You want $500? You want $500? Okay. Let me see. How many times is $500 gonna let me fuck you?
All she did was give me head.
Tell me, some of these people, some of these women are wild.
Yeah. Yeah, they're out of pocket. And then they think that it's like they're not. They think that like that's not unreasonable to ask for. Like, what? Like, who raised you? That's what my thing is. Like, I tell people is like, yo, listen, my only condition is you fucking respect me. Show me respect. Don't disrespect me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because once you disrespect me, it's over. And then, you know, to me, that shit's kind of disrespectful. Because you sitting there, you blatantly telling me in my face, I ain't shit unless I got money. Well, guess what, honey? I guess I ain't shit. Because I ain't giving you no fucking money. You see this shit with Dominic?
Yeah, yeah. Yo, it's funny, right? Because it's saying that more and more each day, guys are okay with being alone.
Yeah.
And then I know a lot of women are like, oh, I don't understand why guys are okay with being alone. And I'm like, have you seen some of the demands some of these women want?
Yeah.
Like have you heard some of the shit coming out of these women's mouth?
Word.
I have.
Yeah.
Oh, I need $500 for my nails. Okay, good luck with that.
Word. And you know, and most of the time it's like, you know, you have regular conversation with them, and sometimes you're like, yo, you're immature. You're not even asking for like you gotta do your nails. No, it's just the way you think is very immature. I don't think I can deal with that as old as I am, and the point in my life is like I don't want to deal with a little girl. If I gotta be your father and be like you shouldn't wear that and all that, I'm not looking for a daughter. I'm looking for a wife. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference, right, Show? See? Show's like fuck this. My wife watched this. This nigga left again.
Come on now.
You see, this is what I was talking about yesterday. It's like we can't have one match without somebody running in. Every single match this motherfucker has ever had, someone ran in on it. You don't think it would have been more impressive if he would have did this shit by himself without Americano? Like you could have the Judgment Day and all that other shit happen, you know, come in. But you don't think it would have been more impressive if he would have won this shit by himself after the fact?
Correct.
Now it's like, okay, he's just gonna like this guy's not good enough to do nothing, and now he's double champion. Okay, cool. Dominic Mysterio just won the Triple I Championship, Joe.
Let's go, baby. I told you he's been practicing.
That you did.
Cut this motherfucker off.
No. Remember, Hutch, he's the best wrestler in the world. He's been practicing.
Yeah, you've been practicing, but it takes half the locker room to come out on your behalf for you to win, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, but you know, I'm like, I'm at the point in my life where little shit could turn me off. Like, don't get me wrong. I'll even entertain you. But you ain't getting nothing serious out of this.
Bro, I don't know if I told you this story, right? It's a long time ago. Long time ago. My boy and his girl set me up with this girl on a double date. It was a blind date, but it was a double date, right?
Yeah.
I must have been in my 20s or something like that. I show up. And within 10 minutes, this girl literally goes, so how much you make? Like, not what you do for work. Like, how much do you make?
Yeah.
Dude, I finished, and at that time I was still drinking beer, right? I finished my Corona.
Yeah.
Put a $20 on the table, and I walked away. I didn't even say anything.
I mean, why not? Why do you need to know how much I make, bitch? You don't even know me. You want to know how much my salary is?
Yeah, within 10 minutes.
Shit, that's like asking how many niggas you fuck.
You
Yo,
know,
you know not.
I find that funny when girls get offended when somebody wants to know, well, what's your body count?
Yeah, right.
Well, if you say it don't matter, then why don't you say how many niggas you fucked?
Word. Yo, not for nothing. Real quick, with Ray wrapping the title around Dominic.
I see
This
that.
is just
Yeah, it's about to happen on my screen.
yeah. This is just me being who I am. If my son, like if I was a wrestler and my son won the title and this was the storyline, I would be so proud of this nigga doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like this would be one of those. Oh, we gonna make this memorable. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead. No, but I feel you. Just like how
But
much
I
you
was
make.
saying like yeah,
What?
because a lot of girls no who have been like the neighborhood bicycle,
Yeah,
you know, where everybody's had a ride.
yeah.
These bitches love to say, well, body count don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
If body count don't matter, why don't you say what your body count is?
Shit, the way me is like body count no matter, so I'm next then. Nice. You ain't saving yourself for shit.
Right.
See, Raquel looking good with that skirt on.
Yo, for real. She
Yeah.
looking good and sort of Roxanne.
Mm-hmm. No, both of them. Both of them.
Okay, then Ludwig. That's Ludwig.
Yeah.
Kaiser, fuck you, because you with Tiffany.
Word. Did you see her wrestle Jade earlier?
Nah.
She was looking good in there too.
I can't believe this bum ass nigga is a double champ.
But you know, it's because he's one of the greatest wrestlers. It's not like if Karrion Kross was as good a wrestler as he was, Karrion Kross could have been that. If Ricochet was as athletic as Dominic was, he could have been there doing that. I don't even need to see your face, Hutch, and I know what you look like. I don't even need to see your face, and I know what you look like.
I'm sorry. To me, it's a shame to have somebody like that. But this is the status of fucking wrestling nowadays.
Yeah.
Bro,
It is.
did you see him fuck up the Three Amigos?
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear anybody saying that he's been practicing. He can't do any of Eddie's moves correctly. Like his frog splash is even that tight. I've seen 3-year-olds do better frog splashes than that.
Yeah. He doesn't extend.
And to have this guy a double champ is a slap in the face to a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Cross, who's a fucking phenomenal wrestler and phenomenal on the mic too. Like, God, fucking WWE wastes so much fucking talent. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous how much talent that they waste.
It is. But it's Show's fault. He lets that shit slide.
It's always Show's fault.
The show's on. He just don't want to talk. That's what he's saying.
Probably.
So fuck us, right? Here you go.
Let's make Logan Paul double champ now.
Oh, you want to get stabbed? Okay.
In the face.
And I'm not even the one doing the stabbing. I know it's going to be led.
I'ma shoot you. And it's gonna be an odd number of times to let you know the passion that we have.
What is it? 15 in the clip and one in the chamber.
Yeah. shit, man.
All right, so the first one's going to be a warning shot, and then the other 15 is going to shoot you. So that makes it odd. See, there you go. I'm trying to think of it. Because even the 6 shooters even, so I'm like, yo, you can't shoot him 6 times. It's still even.
Yeah, because, you know, you shoot in the sky. I'm like, yo, I'm serious. Stop with this shit. No, he should be double checked. Blah, 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 blah. I'm saying, don't go there. Like anger management. Don't go there. Shit.
But on that note, I think I'm going to call it a night.
Oh, yeah. No. I hear you. We've been past the time. Show's been talking all day. Didn't even give us a chance to talk. Tomorrow, Canelo and Crawford.
What time we started?
The event starts at 9, I believe. So, that sound good to you?
That's fine with me. I'll make sure that I'll have my laptop already on by like 8 o'clock. Don't have the hiccups.
Yeah, they should. All right, I hear you.
All right, my man. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you for tuning in. Show, wake up.
Word. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood